Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Yes. Need lots of help. So much help is needed. Right here at BREALTV, live on YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and the home site, www.breal.tv. What's up? In the building. Our special guest today, man, we got China Mac in the building.
Yeah. Yo, it's a pleasure, man. I'm honored.
Thank you for being here with us, brother.
Nah, you ain't got to thank me. Thank you for having me, man.
And you were asking about Psycho Les. Yes, he normally hosts the show with us today. He's not in, but yeah.
I wish he was here.
Oh, man, yeah.
Big fan of him, man, since I was a kid.
You don't know him from New York?
I mean, I don't know him, but I used to listen to his music. I think that was like one of the first tapes I ever had. That's like all
yeah, Beat Nuts. And,
the Beat Nuts. Yeah, facts.
He be missing out on them good days, huh?
He sometimes.
Yeah, I was like,
Right. He no notice too. He was just like, I ain't coming in today.
It's all good.
Yeah, it was
It's all
last
good.
minute.
and then usually it's like when you would think, I'm like, bro, this is like where you from, B? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Like, you know, you from the East Coast. You got East Coast motherfuckers in here.
Yeah, it would have been dope to have him on.
You already did it. Come on, you didn't see. You should have let me finish the intro. Up at the Treehouse, Bolton Blombo and Bra. Know what I'm saying? The Treehouse crew dominators on site.
We're feeling real psycho, B.
That's right, real psycho today. Damn that.
Y'all got a treehouse in here?
Well, we call it the Treehouse. They're upstairs.
I got all types of stuff in here, man.
Yeah, the Dominators up at the site of Cali Vibes Fest setting up. We will have our Dr. Greenthumb booth down there.
Dom Fest.
So, check us out. Joining us at the table, the Rolling Champ,
Yes, sir. What's
Cool
cracking?
Modro in the building.
Yes, I am here, and we got the East Coast in the house.
That's right.
That's a nice jacket, Pedro.
It is a nice
you.
jacket.
I had like about a year ago.
Word. And we have the Balloon King here.
What's up, everybody? I'm excited for this
Ezo.
episode.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit more than usual.
Yeah.
You got fellow foodie, and then something else too out there. I was like, bro, I gotta say this, give him much respect. I'm like, I thought about it when I saw him do it. If somebody tried to steal my food show, I would fight them too, and he did it.
That's awesome. The fact that, yeah.
like
That's awesome.
like I mean, because I told him, I was like, bro, that's the most respectable day ever. And he says, like, you say right back, YouTube is the new streets.
YouTube is
Kinda.
in the streets.
Yeah.
Gotta fight for your block.
That's real talk, though. Like, because people be, not only do they'll take your idea, but they'll poach your guests,
Right.
and just kind of like snatch what you
Steal
did.
a whole sauce.
And
like,
reflip it, yeah.
without even giving, it's okay to do that, but then you got to give it some respect too. Like, damn, you just gonna take the whole sauce and just, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta show some respect.
That's right. Hey, before we get into it, I want to salute Tony A for having me up at Rhodium Radio yesterday. We had a good time.
I was watching, and I was packing orders at the time, so I couldn't chime in. But I heard your invitation, Tony A. I'm gonna be DMing you very soon, and I will be going to the Tony A podcast.
Yeah, you'll have fun. He makes it fun. It was cool. I smoked, and the first couple times I didn't smoke. I just drank with him, and we put down a few mezcal shots last night. It was good, man. It was good. Salute. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Rhodium Radio, Tony A.
He had good questions.
He had great questions. He always does.
And then he had the callers calling in, which was it's a great aspect to the show.
Yeah, it was good.
He had some characters be calling in. I was like, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
that was good. That was everything. Salute, Tony A. I know he's probably listening, creasing his pants right now. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Salute to the G. Man, Look, I got to co-sign E-Zone on him saying that, yeah, you got to put some spec on what you did, like with Homeboy. Oh, you're stealing my show. Let's get in the ring.
But you was boys with, like, you guys were boys, right? That, like, you know, like the idea. All right, so the whole context of it is like, it's like if I were to hang out with Pedro one day, and Pedro got introduced here to some other camp, and then he's like, you know what, I always wanted a food show, but I'm just gonna call it High and Hungry on this side. After he met me, I'm gonna feel some type of way, and if I'm mistaken, is that not how that whole situation went down?
Yeah, I didn't know him, but I met him that day. A friend introduced me, and then we talking, and my friend was like, "Yo, you should go on the show." So we talking, and then I was like, "Yo, let's do here's the idea that we could do. Let's do this. We go eat sushi. We go eat, you know, like some cheap tacos, and then some expensive sushi, and then, you know what I mean. And then when I reached back out, you know, he never responded, and then all of a sudden he comes out with a food show with the same idea. So it was like, damn. Like,
What you gonna do, E-Zone? You go call Homeboy and challenge him to a little scrap?
People already knew I was already looking for him at Champs.
Yeah.
Well, somebody did that to you already?
Yeah.
It's like the second attempt. I'm like, bro, because, you know, people will, you can Google damn near everything, and if you've been in there for a minute, you gonna show up. So it's not like people could just be like, oh, let me just double check, see if it's not taken. But like, we show up, bro. We the only ones for like the last 5-6 years. And then it's like, you just trying to take it, but the fans is getting involved. I'm like, I wasn't gonna go as far because I tried, like, you know, I'm like reaching out, but I'm like, bro, I know you see me, man, but I'm like, if I gotta reach out to you in person, I got inspired by you.
Well, you know, so his show is High and Hungry, right? And this other homie comes in and creates a show, Hi, I'm Hungry.
Wow. And it's your friend?
Nah. He be working with the ops though. Yeah.
Yeah.
He be working with people that don't like me. So I'm like, yo, this seems like a very spiteful move, you know?
Oh, so he has you know,
He just started it. He's been doing it for a couple years already.
Right.
E-Zone's been doing his show for a few years now. Homie just started it, and he gets down with a camp of dudes that don't get down with him. So it came out of spite. And he knows damn well that the show exists and what it's called.
that's ugly.
It's very ugly.
The fans let them know though, man. Like, that's the thing though. Like, the fans is really where it's at, bro. Because if anybody was wasting their time in front of the camera, you would know. Because like, ain't nobody would be reacting to what you're doing. But like, it's like, yo, I got a damn near clothing line attached to this and everything. It's like a whole thing.
The reality is there's a lot of shows that are similar, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Because it's everybody's perspective on food or this or that culture, right?
It's subjective too. So
and
it's
it's subjective. But when you're taking someone's name like that, that's the flip right there. Like, come on, you could have at least come up with a name,
Right.
as opposed to like.
Now that's disrespectful, bro. We need that fade. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, we could be the promoters. Let's go.
Yeah, we respectfully, my boy need that. You know
yeah,
what
bro.
I'm
We need to settle this, bro.
Yeah, man.
That is disrespectful, though. I would take offense to that, especially if I know that they already like are privy to me and my show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Yeah.
Now, if it's just somebody from like a whole different state, a whole different place, and
He
they
was
got
like
it,
from Dutch or Scotland or something like that. I'm like, bro, you don't even see me. It's like the odds. I'm like, whatever
Right,
you could
right.
have. That's
That
High
was-
Hungry Scotland or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But if it's close and you kind of know, and we kind of like, nah.
We amongst the same peoples in the weed industry, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
if
ain't
if it's in your backyard and you cannot help but see it because it's in your backyard, there's no way you can't say something about it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to change your name.
Yeah.
I remember back in the days when I was like coming up in the street, and if somebody, even in jail, if somebody had the same name as somebody, the dude would
Yeah.
roll up on them like, yo, you gotta change your name.
Got to fight for the name.
Yeah, you gotta
like their real name.
Yeah.
no, not
Oh,
like a,
street
like
name.
a street name.
Okay, all right. So like if
Like if his name was Be Real, and then I come in and my name is Be Real,
We got to fight for the name.
you gonna be like,
or
yo, you
someone
got
got
to
to
change
give.
your name.
Yeah, or someone got to give it up. Yeah,
that's real life domain, but it's claim right there, bro.
I remember
It's,
that.
it's crazy, man. You know, in gangbanging, they would just say, okay, well, I'm such and such too, or I'm little, or
Oh,
I'm OG.
little,
Like
you're
some,
right.
find a like a little sub thing to be able to use it, because like yeah, with gangsters, man, out here anyway.
I mean,
Let's just say you were the G, you would be grooming someone to come up under you. you might name him, well, he's little so-and-so.
Right.
He's riding with me.
Right.
And he got lineage to the name from the OG and stuff
Right.
like that. But
just can't, Joe Schmo just can't come.
nah.
That's like, I remember tagging. Like,
Yeah, you
people
can't.
Tag, you can't have the same name as somebody. People go to war behind that.
Hell
you know
yeah.
what I'm
Fools
saying?
will get hurt. Yeah, that
Yeah.
tagging. That's when tagging got serious. I remember friends would be like, "Yo, I got crossed out and beat up."
But I'll tell you what,
Like, damn, bro. It's like
People-
people stop tagging.
people are more open for that type of smoke these days. Like they don't want that, but they'll put their asses on the line and use someone's name or use an idea, and and then just try to hide from it. But they will take a chance to do it. It's crazy how people are open to do that. Whereas before they would respect or they'd be afraid of the repercussions that might
Right.
happen. Now they don't give a damn.
Yeah, but before it was like, oh, no biting. Like, if you were caught biting,
That
it'd
was
be
it,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, damn, I fucked up. But now it's like people don't care, so there is no,
Yeah, it's there used to be like those ethics.
Yeah,
like you
that's
don't bite
gone.
someone's
It's
get
because the
down.
consequences ain't that serious, bro. Like that's like at least a lot of people won't hold them up to being that serious. Like if you got beat up like that, well, the only other occasion that I know where somebody really topped that was the Indonesian situation. Did you hear about that foodie show? That was all right. So
No.
Oh
this
wait,
one.
I did.
Oh,
hear
wait, somebody died behind
Yeah,
him.
he
right?
he was vlogging, and then
Overseas.
he walked over and just went for his jugular and stabbed him
Yeah.
alive. And
Yo.
he was like, "I told you to stop taking my show" or something like that. Yeah.
Wow, that's OD.
Yeah, homeboy was sitting and eating while that was
He
happening.
had
right?
watched him. He knew he was gonna go film. Like he's like, "Yo, I know you're gonna be filming in Indonesia.
Wow.
I came from Taiwan. I told you already about this." And then like he walked up to dude and he like very calm and just I seen the uncut video. I was like, "Yo, this is wild."
That's OD.
I was like, "This is." But if he had told him, he was like, "If I catch you, it's gonna be on." And he was like, "I'm not scared of you." I'm like, "All right, bro. I would not take." I'm like, "This dude looked like he had nothing to lose."
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, when someone tells you that, you got to take it serious. You can't just be like, I ain't tripping off of you. You got to always be with the head on the swivel. Someone says
Right.
that, because even if they're full of crap,
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. They may have a homie that says, "Oh, wait a minute, you're not gonna do nothing about it." Hell no, and it'd be one of his homies that like feel like he got to ride for him.
Right.
Because you might think, oh, he's not going to do nothing. I ain't got nothing to worry about. But his homie might be that crazy.
and it's like
You know
some
what I'm
people
saying?
some people might interpret that and be like, "Oh, that's not the way you really deal with things." But it's like, I would say in your case, like I heard your OG Suicide interview. That was really dope. It shed so much light on stuff that I really didn't know about you as like an entertainer that like going beyond that. So I'm like, especially like somebody like you've been like fighting since you was a little kid, bro. Like I'm talking about throwing hands, bro, with your upbringing, with your dad and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. So I'm like, you just need a little bit more of these type of individuals that are willing to check you in life, because reality checks don't come around as much no more, bro.
Right.
And me telling you that you messed up is not a reality check. That's just me reminding you. You could just shrug that off.
Right.
You know, it's almost like that was like the whole purpose of ass whippings for the last of the 90s kids. It's like if you got them, you're almost thankful for them 30 years later. You're like, yo, man, that stopped a lot of
Yeah.
lot of trouble that could have came
Nah,
up.
for real. That's how I came up. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like, I'm a system baby. So like, how we grew up in the system is, when you first walk into a spot, walk into a jail, like you can't let nobody take nothing from you. Not a stamp, not a bar of soap, not a sheet of paper. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna have to, when you first step in that spot and anybody be able to take anything from you, then that's gonna open the doors for anything else. So that was like when I first came to LA, and I'm like, he got too much, like he has too much he has too much like influence out here. And I was just like, you know what? I gotta check it, because that's me coming to a new place. I don't want anybody to think that it's anything sweet over here. You feel me? So then, I took that route. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people is like, yo, you fighting over a food show? How childish are you? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I get that, but this is how I grew up. You know what I mean? I grew up like that, and I knew that he grew up like that, so I understood that this is the same. It's like it'd be different if it was like just some random person that doesn't live that life. I would never do that to somebody like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it was just some random guy and he's like, he's not from the streets and he's a suburb dude, I wouldn't invite him to fight over.
Yeah, he's a
You know
civilian.
what I'm saying? He's a civilian, but I know this guy lives by this, so I was like, I can't allow that to happen over here. So I was just like, all right, you know, boom. And thank God, you know, it turned out the way it turned out because now he respects me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I respect him totally. I was just on the phone with him this morning. Every time I call him, he picks up. First ring, second ring. You know what I'm saying? And if I text him and he's available, he'll call me. You know what I'm saying? So it just happens to be like, you know, he turned out to be a brother, like a good brother. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. A lot of people was like, yo, Mac, how could you do that? How could you fight somebody and then be friends with them? Well, listen, I was locked up. You know how many bunkies I fought? Like, you know what I'm saying? And we can't move. After we fight, it's not like we got to just sit there.
Yeah, you can't. There's no distance to get.
We got to be there. So it's like, all right, we fought over, you know.
Shake it off.
Yeah, and then we just, all right, it's cool. Then now we know our boundaries. Now, all right, I respect you. But sometimes when you fight, you can't. There is no respect after that. Because,
like if somebody gets knocked out, it's kind of harder to let that go, bro.
Yeah. If you
Like,
get knocked out.
Like if you
always
knock your homie out, like, it's harder for him to be like, yo, we gotta be boys. I feel like when we drunk,
you both
again.
always carry. You both always carry it.
Yeah, you got to shake again, and then if you get knocked out again, then it's over.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
over.
saying? It's over. There's nothing to talk about no more.
Yeah, no, you got to leave that alone.
You got to knock him out.
Yeah. Yeah, because when it happens, when a fight like that happens, somebody gets knocked out, both people hold it. Like the guy who gets knocked out is like, oh man, he knocked me out. I got to get mine back. Right. And the other one is like, man, this is my homie, but I got him. Right. Like I got him. And it's always that psychological thing that happens that keeps the unspoken and unseen tension between two. But sometimes
there is a difference though.
But sometimes it
just depends if anybody's watching.
Right.
Now people right. You know what I'm saying? Now like let's say, you know, if people are watching, then that changes the whole narrative.
Yeah.
But if it's just you and that person,
it's
and
less
you know,
humiliating.
Right, yeah. The humiliation is a little less unless that person just running around telling everybody, oh, I knocked him out.
Yeah.
But if that person is respectable, then I feel like it's
fair
something
one.
that you can,
and out of respect.
But if the whole internet is watching,
that's
or even just a group of people.
If somebody
your
girls, if girls is there,
your ego
is over.
Your ego and pride is on the line right there, and that's when your shit gets big right there. And
the moment somebody's filming, bro, that pressure's on. The moment, because it's like all it takes is that one video, because it's like they could have 30 followers, bro, but if somebody knows it's like, yo, that person was there, this is such and such page,
it's going viral.
It's going viral, bro. Like I've seen those weirdo accounts that you're like, you were just a bystander, but you got like so much followers off of like an unfortunate event. You're like, damn, this is, you know, like something like a fight will for sure.
Yeah.
That's you mentioned that you're preparing for a fight. It's not for a food show this time though, right?
No.
So after the fight you had with the homie, like that well, you've been fighting all your life for every goddamn inch, but I'm saying, did that like, you know, like inspire you to want to get in the ring for real and like get down?
Nah, not really. I'm too old for all that. But if somebody called me out, you feel me? Then, you know, if I feel like it's something that I want to entertain, or if I feel like there might be a, you know, if it's for a bag, then, you know, why not? We might as well. But it all depends, though. There's some people I won't fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's some people, and like, you know, if you got any, you know what I mean, I'm never going to fight certain types of people. And when I say that, I'm not going to say what right now because I don't want to, you know what I mean, get anybody upset. But there's rules to engagement. Like certain people, I'm just not going to entertain at all. Like rapos, I'm not fighting y'all at all. You know what I'm saying? Like anything like that. Like there's certain types of people that I'm not going to fight. Y'all don't even deserve that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody, child molesters, stuff like that. Anything around that realm of things, I'm not fighting you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't work. You got to be worth the fight. You know what I mean? That's a respect. Like that's something that you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, so I'm not gonna fight certain type of people. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm not gonna give anybody that type of respect and honor. You know what I mean? To give them that.
You're not gonna fight the damned.
I don't do that. I just, like in prison, there's certain things, certain people you don't fight at all. You know what I'm saying? Rats. I'm not fighting them. I'm not fighting no, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like certain type of people, I'm just not gonna fight. But if it's like respectable people and somebody, all right, and then there's all right, we could get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be fighting all the damn time. Like that's not something I want to. I don't want to be a pro fighter. I don't want to be Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if there's an opportunity for it, something, you know what I mean, then
It makes sense.
if it makes sense, then we go do it. You know what I mean? I ain't never gonna turn off. And it's good to get your it's to keep yourself sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep it sharp, man.
Yeah. Cause now once he called me out, once somebody called me out, you know what I'm saying? Somebody by the name of Nina Boy, he called me out. And then you know, we might be able to get it, we might not, I don't know. But it's been now, it woke me up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, so but I talk a lot of shit anyway. Like for an Asian person, I talk a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm very outspoken. I tell a motherfucker, eat a dick real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I got to keep my shits up to par, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of people ain't going to just...
You got to keep the hands
sharp. Yeah, got to keep that. You can't have a fast mouth and slow hands, you feel me?
True that. A lot of people got fast mouth and slow hands.
Nah. My hands got to be faster than my mouth. Pause.
Yeah, got to do it.
Yeah.
So have you been training for the fight?
Yeah, I mean, I've been training since not even just for the fight, but just, you know, period.
Just period.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, since the call out, I've been definitely going. I've been definitely, you know, getting it together. You know what I'm saying? But even without that fight, I think I stopped smoking because of it. I stopped vaping. I was a big vapor. That shit was the worst choice
Like
of my life.
weed vape or just like the tobacco?
Both.
Oh damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
Just
then
crossing
like,
it up.
I like the feeling of smoke in my lungs. Like that's what I like.
I feel you.
And then I like smoking weed, but it's not even because I like to get high, but I really just smoke just to smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I like that feeling of smoke, inhaling smoke. So like you know, I had to just stop all of that because it was taking I don't have enough wind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, so right.
Did you smoke cigs before?
Huh?
Did you smoke cigs before?
I did.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
What type of cardio are you doing right now? Like to training?
I'm running 3 miles every morning.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? It's either outside I'm running or I'm going to the treadmill running 3 miles, and then I'm you know, I'm going to the gym. What's the gym name? Damn, they gonna kill me. I forgot the name. I'm trying to remember it.
That
But
UFC gym?
yeah, I'm going to a UFC gym and Forge gym. And I've been, you know, getting the good brothers over there been putting me through it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So the fight that you're gonna have, is it gonna be boxing or MMA?
Boxing.
Boxing.
Right. And well, it's not final yet because I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not locked in yet.
Still putting it together.
It's still putting it together. We trying to do it for a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we trying to do it for some bread. Like, he wants some bread. I want, you know, so opportunity. You know what I mean? But who knows if it's gonna happen? But even if it don't happen, I'm ready for, you know,
Hell
something
yeah.
else.
You don't film the food show throughout the leading up to the fight if you're gonna do that, or you still eating?
I'm still eating.
Still.
I'm still eating. Yeah. I just did a food show like 2 days ago and shit. How often do you do your food shows?
So we used to do it once a week, like, but then that's just too much.
It's
To
too
like,
hot,
yeah. So like
yeah.
we're like as of the last 2 years, we just we switched the format. So we're doing like at least 12 episodes per season. So it'll be like every 6 months we'll give you like, you know, like 12 episodes, and then special bonus episodes. We have like a special guest, like he might come on, you know, Steftone from the Deftones, or somebody like you, or like a pretty popping influencer would just come on, go to a joint, smoke it out. And it's like, you'd be surprised, man, because a lot of people still have that stigma, bro. Like, cause you know, when you show up, like, if you're gonna go eat out, you don't be smoking a place out, obviously, because you know you're not smoking right now. But they're here high and hungry, bro, and they're just like, damn. They're like, are we willing to? They think we're gonna smoke out at the bar. It's like, nah, bro, we're respectable, bro. We're like, yo, can we go to your patio? We're not trying to burn down your license or everything like that. 'Cause
Right.
stoners spend a lot of money on food.
True that.
They
Facts.
like
Hell yeah.
people that smoke weed spend a lot of money.
That's
on
another
food,
reason why I
bro.
wanted to stop smoking too. I was eating too much, bro. And the way I would eat was just not good.
Oh, it's
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I smoke at nighttime, and by like 10 o'clock, I'm just like,
Trying to have everything.
bro, big bags of chips, like ice cream here, this. I'm just going
That's the
crazy.
worst, bro.
Yeah.
The ice cream will get me.
And that's the fucked up. Damn it! I almost made it. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah, I got a cursing thing going on.
For the first 30
Yeah.
minutes,
Oh, because of
Yeah.
Oh.
it's a challenge we got amongst hosts. You know what I mean? Like if we
I haven't cursed yet, right?
Nah.
Yeah, you're good. You're
Okay.
you're
I
a
don't
guest.
think you have though. Yeah.
No,
Yeah. All right.
I have.
yeah,
But
but
that's the people in the treehouse.
that's the treehouse. yeah.
Keeping count.
Get a bag of, things.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, my bad. Damn.
What was I saying? Damn, I
was
forgot.
saying-
The eating with the
could eating.
Go get a shot.
Yeah, because
Okay, let me get a shot.
all right, I got you. Here, take this
Thank
one.
you.
Here, take this one right here. No, because like when if you have that stuff available and you're at that level of being stoned, you will have it.
You got like
You got to have some crazy ass willpower to like
Bro,
not
discipline.
touch it.
It's
Because
right.
I know, I don't buy stuff on purpose.
that's the key right there.
for that purpose. Like I'll maybe buy one thing. So like if I'm gonna do the cheat,
The small ice cream.
it'll be be one little small thing. But if I have all the things,
Ooh, a pantry.
yeah,
It's gonna be over.
If my
You
if
gonna
my
be-
pantry is loaded with crap, I'm going for
anything that comes in packs of 4 and up,
Oh,
it's
it's
done,
over, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, 4.
yeah. Like
Oh, yeah.
anything that's boxes 4 included. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
You got it. That's why they made those like Ben and Jerry's little baby ass ones for people that don't
yeah.
have self control.
Oh,
Nah,
dude.
I would eat 5 of those.
Hey,
Yeah.
have you seen the
What's your
little
favorite thing to eat when you high?
Rocky Road ice cream? Hey, but have
is
you
fire.
seen those little mini drumsticks they made?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
Mini
man.
drumsticks?
Yeah,
Great.
they're like this big.
Trader Joe's. The-
Mini
Now they have-
mini drumsticks.
Everybody got them
Wait,
now.
what
but it was,
drumstick? Ice cream?
ice
yeah.
cream, yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
but the OG company made it first. Like the one that makes the regular drumsticks, and then everybody copied them. So now they got like
This was the OGs
yeah,
that I got.
Yeah, I've seen those. They're like about yay big.
They're about this
Yeah.
big. Yeah.
Those are fire though, but
fire.
But then you feel like you could you could
I
fuck
could
up
have
like
4
3
of
of
these.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be
there
like,
they go, right there. These are them, right there.
4 of these is 5 miles.
Wow.
It's cool.
It's actually slightly the ones I got are slightly smaller than
Yeah.
this.
Hey, cause but there be some gourmet ice cream out there, bro. Like sometimes,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes I be going out of my way, and that's how I find out about every place. I be like, you know what? I'm tired of thrifty ice cream, man. Fuck this.
Hey, let
I'm
me-
finna drive to Marina Del Rey where the people are paying hella extra. Wait, it's over already. I know. What
No, he's passed. He's good.
yeah, I was like, I'm finna drive far, and you be finding some jams, bro.
Yeah.
People be reinventing food, and that's beautiful.
Let me ask you this: since you've been in LA, what's been your favorite spot that you've come across, if you could remember one, or top 3, let's say?
Favorite spots. I like hood spots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like the bougie stuff, but I like the hood stuff. So there's one a fish taco spot. Damn,
Taco Naso?
it's in the art district. It's called Maurice. Maurice.
Out here?
It's in the art district. Is this the art district?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
the
close
artist is
by.
down-
Yeah,
down the
Yeah, it's
street.
by the bridge.
yeah.
It's,
Okay.
it's right by the bridge. Yo, fire fish tacos, bro. Like
know.
I gotta get the name.
Gorilla tacos?
Huh?
Gorilla tacos?
No, it's called Maurice.
Is it that joint that looks kind of like it's bougie, but
It's not. It doesn't look bougie
yeah,
at
but
all,
like
bro.
from far, it looks like kind of like a little coffee spot.
Nah,
Oh,
it looks
never
like
mind, bro.
it's a rundown spot. The truck doesn't look good at all. It's not
Oh,
sexy.
okay,
It's
all
not
right.
a sexy truck.
It's
And
a
then
hole in the wall spot.
They park right out in front of a weed dispensary, right by the bridge. Right.
That's a smart move.
Yo, bro, that spot is so fire. I'm gonna give you the name, bro. It's Maurice or something like that. That spot is delicious, bro. And it's like a family spot. You know what I'm saying? They got a great story and they put love in that food.
You're gonna have to check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
see if
then
it's down the street.
there's another spot I just went to. I went. You know what's crazy? I went to this spot before when I first came to LA, but just before I got here, I went to this. I drove past it, and I was like, "Damn, I had a good time there last time. Let me pull back up in there." And it's just like a mom and pop spot, really small, rundown. It don't look like nothing at all,
Where
but
at?
I love the vibe. It's called Aladdin's Coffee Shop.
Aladdin's Coffee Shop.
Yeah, Aladdin's Coffee Shop. I love like the mom and pop spots. You feel
Yeah.
me? I love the spots, the cultural, like the people is there. It's just like random, regular people going
Yeah.
there, and they put love in the food. You feel me? I
That's
like
key.
that. Huh?
That is key.
Small spots is key, bro. I've noticed that, bro. Like, 'cause they'll we'll get invited to a nice, really cool restaurant. But if I have somebody's Thea or somebody that's following a recipe cooking in the back, bro,
That's what I want.
that's the love right
Hey,
there,
so,
bro.
So there's a spot in the city of Commerce called Sergio's Tacos.
Sergio's Taco.
It's on Atlantic Boulevard. That's exactly the spot you're talking about. You gotta try their carne asada tacos or any of their tacos or burritos. Bomb.
right.
Like, and it's been a small family owned business. for years. Like they put that crazy love into it. Everything they got on the menu. This is what it looks like outside right here.
Sergio's Taco.
Yeah, Sergio's Tacos.
That's what I like.
yeah.
Like, it just looks like you might get shot in there.
Yeah.
It look like there's all types of stuff going on.
It looks like
Yeah,
looks like a place where where they had the burger spots to sell you the burger with the yellow paper on there, bro.
Let me tell you what, you would leave there thinking these are one of the best tacos I've
For
had.
real, Sergio's Tacos.
Yeah.
I got to pull up over there.
Sometimes, bro, like there be spots that have like elevated in the median, like that they'll still be in like areas where you're like, damn, this is a gem in like the hood or like in a very like, I guess, popping area. So it's like there's a spot called B Taqueria in West Adams District. Bro, this should make the Michelin list. But like before that, it was a hole in the wall. But like the chef is like a dude. He was like, you know what? Fuck it. My whole family runs around here. Everybody's cooking. And like people go to like it's a very trendy spot now, bro. But the whole fact that they never changed up their cooks and they still have the recipe, it keeps them popping. Like
Yeah,
you'll
that's
see,
key right there. That is key. Keeping the recipe.
they got like
down.
Peruvian ceviche, but it's like he does his own take on there. He does special dinners. He does everything like just. They even as recently there it is. That's the spot right there. You could bring your own liquor. You could take whatever you want, have a date, and they let me smoke when I go there.
Hey, China, let me ask you this: what's the most exotic shit you ever ate?
Exotic?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
like
by
when
exotic?
you looked at it, like I don't know about this.
Yo, my
Escargot.
God. No.
Crocodile.
Yo, bro. Yo, oh my God. I hate to throw my people under the bus. I'm not Filipino, but I hate to throw my Asian people under the bus. But, bruh, what the fuck? It was it's an egg,
Yeah,
right? But
Oh, dude, I know. Is it the one that stinks?
no, it's an egg, but it's half bird.
Oh
half
man,
egg.
oh man, I seen that.
And then
That's
you crack it,
ugly.
and then you see the little beak,
Swallow it.
and like,
You talking
Ow.
about Beirut?
yeah,
You ate that, dog?
I did.
what the fuck was that? Oh yeah, come
That
on.
right there.
Come on,
What
dude.
was that like?
That's like
Look at that.
It was,
Oh man.
yeah, it was that, bro.
It's like the texture had to be
Nah,
fucked
It
up.
it was crazy, man. I ain't gonna
Did you
lie.
finish it, like, or you just
No,
took one bite?
No, I did not. I just, I don't know. I couldn't go with it. I just drank a little bit of the fluid and stuff.
Oh
and I
my
was
God, bro! Nah.
Oh man, that is crazy. Like, cause you will go into that spot and see
Mares.
somebody-
Or, yeah, I know y'all see me looking on my phone, but it's called Mares.
Mares.
MAR/ES.
Okay, Mares.
Mares.
We gotta go there.
Might have-
Bro. Amazing.
Mares. That's
Yeah.
right.
Bro,
Man.
but how did you come across and eat that, bro? Like, cause that's not a restaurant thing.
Cause this girl Kazumi, she is
Yeah, but I'm aware of who she is.
you probably you can't she came across your timeline.
Yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of No
Timeline.
Jumper, so it's like ever since the Sharp interview where he just really
Right,
went
right,
ham,
right. Yeah.
I started seeing.
She Filipino, so she took me to like a local spot, and
Took you to eat that Beirut, the egg.
yeah, that was.
And she ate that
it's called
shit?
Balut.
Yo, she ate that shit though.
Yeah, she ate it.
Oh,
She ate it.
bro.
Bro, you know what else she be eating? She eat all types of shit. She don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah.
I mean, but bro, that's gotta be like a very. It's like there's
Yo,
that-
but there's a lot of people that love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, love.
That's the crazy shit right there. Like for us, it's like, you know, that's not shit we see every day.
like
When it's your culture, you see it and it's normal, and
Yeah.
you're like, what are you fucking?
I'm
tripping
open
off?
to eating some stuff, like especially like for example, like I'm going to Japan next week, and I'm gonna be trying all kinds of stuff. But I draw the line if the motherfucking thing's still moving on the plate, bro. I just can't do it, bro. It's like
How about in Faces of Death, right? This movie called Faces
The
of
monkey.
Death. The monkey.
No.
Oh, dude, I saw that in 8th grade, bro.
Yo,
That
they
was-
all look, yo, you got the monkey trapped in there, and then, look, the people just ha ha ha, bop, they laughing, hoo hoo, but that was like so savage, bro.
That was savage.
That's
man.
savagery, bro.
Monkey brains. Nah.
that kind of like just scarred you for a while, like
Yeah.
yeah, like watching that in like those brand new Macintosh computers in 8th grade. That shit was not.
Macintosh computers?
I've always
Yeah, like I just remember there's like the see-through joints. There's like a big blocky ones in school.
Oh
had
yeah,
them.
yeah.
They just
You watched it through that.
Yeah, I remember because I was like this is what they had at the school, and I was just looking. We
What
was
was
all-
that? The Power Mac or something?
Yeah, it was a big blocky shit, and we had the IP proxy code, so we could look at all kinds of shit. So everybody would be looking, we're like, "What are you looking at? Faces of Death." And I'm like, I saw that guy shoot himself on the air, and then after that, it went into the monkey, and I was like, I was like, I can't enjoy this, y'all. It can make me sick.
Yeah, no, that was gnarly seeing that.
The
Certain
shooting didn't
things-
make you sick.
But that's very exotic.
The shooting, not so much.
That's exotic for
Like,
real.
like when I mean, I don't know, man. It's different. Like Hollywood has done a very great job at replicating like scenarios. Like I saw. I'm not a big horror movie fan, but when I look at a horror movie, I was like, nowadays this
You're
is
not
kind of like how it would go down. So it kind of not desensitizes you. So like
You're not as afraid.
if I were to watch The Faces of Death, and when I see if I were to see the dude shoot himself, I'd be like, I've seen that kind of go down the same way
Hey.
hella times in the movie. You know what I mean?
What's
Right.
gnarlier than Faces of Death is this movie. It's a similar style movie. It's Something Atrocities, world's most something atrocities, and there's this one scene where they catch these motherfuckers catch the sniper that against the group they're fighting against.
Right.
They catch one of the snipers, and they've been trying to get this guy for a long time. They got him, and he's right there. In the firing squad, they got him in what will be his grave, like a pit they dug, and they're saying some shit in their language, and then they ask him something, and he says a few words, and then with the one guy, it wasn't even like they had the whole firing squad hit this dude. One dude, boom, shot to the face, caves in his whole damn face.
That sounds nasty.
And it was, man, it was the gnarliest shit I ever seen. We had to turn it off at that point because we're like, okay, this shit just started like 10 minutes ago. What
else is gonna happen?
Where is it going after this?
So
Hell no.
that's real life gnarly shit. I'm at, like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody ask you this. Do you fuck with the paranormal, Mac? Like, have you ever experienced anything where you're like, you know what, this is kind of weird. I'm gonna just walk out. This curtain shit in that move by itself.
Or feeling.
Yeah, or do you first of all, do you believe? That's the thing.
I don't believe. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't even pay attention to it. Like maybe I do believe, but then I don't even but I seen like
There's always that but.
You've
when I-
seen things you couldn't explain?
yeah. Like when I was in prison, I seen like a bunch of crazy stuff. Like I felt like shit come over me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
damn.
Like
All that energy in there.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a lot of residual energy from
lot of
things
dudes-
that happen in that
Yeah.
place. You know what I mean?
yeah.
A lot of people take themselves out, or they
Or being killed by others.
or they
Right.
get killed by others.
You know how many? I'm sure every cell you go into, somebody hung themselves, somebody got stabbed to death in there. Like,
Yeah, a prison got all that residual energy, and it doesn't matter what prison, it's every one of them. It just depends on where it happened the most, where that it magnetizes to, where you'll sense it, feel it, or see some shit.
That's always been
You know what I mean?
my biggest fear. Like, 'cause if you're aware of the paranormal, and then you look into it, and then you're like when you're like something standing over you. I mean, you get those experiences anywhere, bro. Like I've even had scenarios where like I've woken up, and then I wake up the next day, I was like, oh, that wasn't a dream. Where like I wake up and you see something, and you throw the pillow just like hard, and then go back to sleep, and you're just like, oh, you recap it in the morning. So I'm like, it happens more frequent, but I think people just kind of shrug it off, and they're like, it's just this is dreaming.
yeah,
People would rather not believe because it's less scary.
yeah. That's like me. I just, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't even. I try not
Would
to
you
even pay attention.
would you get scared though? Like, I mean, like if you were to have an experience.
Well, he
like,
says he saw things, like you have
I
seen it.
felt it. Like I felt like I don't know. I felt like there was something over me, and I couldn't like move or anything like that.
Right.
You know?
And that's real shit, because that happens to people in different places, and it's usually where something like crazy has happened.
Right.
Like motherfuckers have been killed, and obviously in a prison, many motherfuckers have been killed.
right.
as a recent, I've been you know how I always say one of my biggest fears, and I don't sleep next to windows, is because I'm scared of being abducted.
Right.
Yeah, like
Yo, what's up with all this?
like that.
energy
Yeah, there's a lot of that
going on right now.
I haven't
right?
felt that weird energy. Do you remember as a kid? Like, I don't know if you had this as a kid, but like if you were going out by yourself, you felt like something was like, if you're walking by yourself, you feel like something's kind of chasing you till you get back inside the house,
Right.
or something like that. It's like, as a recent, I've been on that panic mode, bro. I just like when just walking around darkness, you're just like, man, how do you not know they could be this big? Just walking.
You think
around.
the weed enhances that?
Nah, I think it calms me down, because
word?
before if I wasn't smoking weed, I would probably have enough energy to get the flashlight and a flamethrower and be like, all right,
A flamethrower and a flashlight.
Yeah, he'd be on some extreme shit.
I don't have the Elon Musk one, but I have made some purchases that are now
He said, I made some purchases.
discontinued on Amazon, and
Yo, did y'all see all these like alien
Yeah.
things going on right now?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit that people are reporting and like footage that you see now. But in terms of the things that they're talking about that they shot down, I don't think those are like aliens or UFOs. Those are like balloons and stuff.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
said that I sent it.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I just
Yo, people come in my chat like China Mac, fuck you for sending those balloons. I'm
Why
like,
you
what
sending
the
them balloons, G?
that's fucked
Yo,
up.
and they come in my chat like, yo, your name is China. Like, if we go to war with China, whose side are you taking? I'm like, I've never been to China in my life, bro. You think they gonna just fucking come and like, you know, be like, okay, no, you're okay, you're good. No, we all fucked.
Yeah, man. People
Going
be
with the
on-
Knicks.
I always wondered, like, I thought when they popped those balloons, I thought there was something that was gonna be inside, not like a piñata, but
No,
like I'm like, what if
no.
there's like a
Like
disease-
candy.
like a disease inside
no.
there, and like a cloud or like some killer bees or some shit.
No, the piece that was important wasn't what the balloon is. What the balloon was carrying over it, which was like looked like a small satellite attached to it,
Yeah.
so that it could pick up information and like send it back. You know, the balloon was just what they were using for it to fly at a certain altitude, and it got through all of our fucking radars because there's no jet propulsion on it or any of that. It was just a balloon with a satellite piece on it.
Just know, B, if I were to have an ET experience, kind of like the little kid in ET, I'm bringing it to work.
Bring it.
Like
I dare you.
Like I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna bring it to work. I'll be like, yo,
I think
we gotta
it-
hide this thing, bro.
What's crazy is that there's been a ramp up on that talk about aliens and other life and extraterrestrial life and all that stuff. It's been a ramp up on that talk on a bunch of shows, a bunch of news outlets, definitely on YouTube, right here on YouTube. You see that shit left and right. And it's because I think they do want to desensitize people to the fact that they're probably out there and we're going to see them sooner than later.
they
Like
they
Man
probably.
in Black.
I mean, the government definitely knew that they
For sure.
Yeah.
they've been
They've been knowing
yeah.
since the 30s.
All them dudes that got murked that nobody really made a big deal about. They worked at the bases and they were like, I'm gonna blow I'm gonna blow the alarm, and then they're like slowly 2 years later, he died from
Yo,
drinking
what if-
water.
Or abducted.
Yeah, or
Right.
abducted.
What if there's like aliens just amongst us already?
Like if
Well,
somebody
that's what they say. That's the
Like,
other.
if be real, like I would think that you might be
I wasn't made here. I wasn't made here. I tell people all the time. You
like
know,
he's
I
a
was.
reptilian.
Imagine be
I was
real
created.
was a alien. I'm in the black like all this time.
That's right.
He's a robot.
That's right. I was created. I wasn't born.
I would just like to see
I just woke up here.
like if you were an alien, if you look like the Alien versus Predator type of alien, just keep the skin on. You know what I mean? I don't want to see that, you know, the little thing come out. Like,
I've been here so long.
Like-
I've been here so long. I don't like the look of my original skin anymore. So you don't got to worry about that.
Because that movie, Men in Black, put it into context, kind of like how it would work ideally in a society where it's like the sheep are always going to be unbeknownst to like anything, and then people who kind of know be like, hey, there is something deeper out there, and they got tabs on everybody. Because I don't know, I feel like it's predictive programming, bro. Like I feel like you see this, you've been seeing it for a while, and it's like you get used to it, or you at least you plant the idea. And then when it finally happens, you're like, well, it wasn't that far-fetched. Remember AI, or remember,
Right.
this movie about UFOs? I just don't want it to be no ugly aliens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to sound like, you know, like it's all shallow and stuff, but I want the ET cute kind of look at aliens. That way it's not scary.
Not all of us are.
like,
Not all.
like, you know, it's
I
going
mean,
to be...
you know, they call it, you know, that's Greenthumb, but
'Cause-
who says it's just for the weed?
The easy way to ease people into this, bro, is like if you present any kind of alien race that looks hella close to what people consider demonic on Earth, motherfuckers gonna think that's
they'll
evil
freak
right
out.
away.
They will freak out.
Like you gotta
see
show them
some
the
shit
little
like that.
ETs first and the Ewoks and shit, bro, and then
Oh,
build-
Ewoks are cool.
yeah,
Hey,
Ewoks. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'd take one of them.
Hey, they're talking about like that.
see that?
Hey, no,
Did
no,
you
no.
hear that?
Yeah.
He said I would take one of them. Like I said, I would take a Baby Yoda as a pet, bro.
You gotta bring that up.
Yeah, he did want a Baby Yoda as a pet.
What did you want?
can't
Or as a
have-
roommate, at least?
You can't have
A
one as a
roommate,
pet.
Yeah.
he's-
I wouldn't make him pay rent, bro. He'd just be like, look, yeah.
Hey, but
Nah,
what's-
they might have money up there, bro. Like the aliens, they might be stacked.
Hey, what's
They got-
crazy is they're talking about like that. There's like apparently they visited the planet, you know, over 10, 13 species of different types of aliens is what they're saying.
Wow.
Who knows if that's true or not? That's like, you know, obviously.
Like it'd be kind of hard, bro. Like if you're getting it broken into and like they're like, "Yo, we here to take you," and then you have like a strap, and then you try to pull it, it's like they just disable that shit. Like you just like, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna be like, "Damn!" Like it's just such a panic. That whole idea just makes me panic inside a little bit. Because it's like I could be ready, but you know, what if they just go like, that just disappears. It bends in front of me. I'm like, bro,
They rock a Jedi.
that was like $900, bro.
That was $900.
Like, settle down. They run it like settle down, or they Chris Pratt you.
Yeah, like I mean, I would have. They probably don't even got to do anything, bro. That's what the big ass head is for the Greys, bro. Like they probably got like a little something in there, bro. Like
Imagine if you came across a Grey that got tatted up.
that's the scariest one.
Tatted up.
Yeah.
A tatted up alien is crazy.
Tatted up Grey.
What's a gray?
Well, you know, one of the ones
those
with big
long
heads.
ones.
Oh, the long-
and the
oh,
taller
big
one.
ass head one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tatted up alien.
Have you
with-
seen the government
Let's go.
chart though? That the government actually released that like shows like pictures of like
or what they're saying
illustrations
that
of
they look
different
like?
species? Yeah, bro.
What people have said they've encountered, the types of aliens that people have said and reported to have encountered, that's what they're showing, like the descriptions. Right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, like I remember looking at those books and like when I was working at the library in 6th grade, just looking at them, I was like, it's like, yo, man, they was looking at me like, it's like, why are you looking at this? I was like, man, you scared of war, bro? I was like, this the shit I'm scared of. like just an invasion when you can't stop.
Yeah, you've been having these thoughts as a kid, huh?
Yup.
Yeah.
Having them.
In the womb.
Yup. He was
No, but I
paranoid.
can tell
in
like
them.
you're really like serious about that shit.
I mean,
You
it's
really have a
like
phobia of it.
Like to an extent, yeah. Like it would freak me out, bro. If somebody were to like punk me or something like that, like it would be like an Alec Baldwin situation.
Wow.
You shot the cameraman, bro. I was like, I thought it was an alien. like it'd be like,
Oh my God.
yeah. I mean, it would be a horrible prank because I'm like, yo, I'm very horrified of this, and it would just be like, I'm not the one you want to sneak up into a parking lot because it's like I've been preparing for this, bro.
He said, I've been preparing for this. It's crazy. What do you prepare with?
You know, with your Second Amendment, right?
But do you think that's gonna work though?
His gadgets. He got all these gadgets in case of.
Did you do any studies? What are they like? Are like does garlic? Are they scared of garlic?
Nah, there's not enough people. Like, I don't think anybody's ever presented anything that's like been lethal or enough for it to be damaging to them. It's usually like, yo, bro, we flew in here on a saucer, bro. You think anything you got here is gonna, you know? And then everybody's usually in shock. It's like
That'd be funny if they said that shit to you.
it's like
hey, we flew
What
here
if
in
they
a saucer,
what if they
motherfucker.
allergic to weed, bro?
That would be a twist.
If
That
they
would
what-
be a good.
that would
That would
be-
be a good weed.
like if they
movie.
lured me like with that.
That would be a
movie.
good weed fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like we get invaded by aliens. Who knows that the fucking weed is the key to like getting rid of them?
Right.
Someone smokes a blunt in front of them, and
That would be a great fucking comedy.
I'm trying to tell you.
Write that shit down.
Let's go. Let's go, Matt.
Yeah, see, bro, like
Get
that
out
is
this.
just the idea of waking up and then you're just like,
Ezo wakes up next to his window.
that is,
'cause he
I'm
left it
going
open.
nuts, bro. That is like, it is a crazy, it is.
How would you scream? What would it sound like?
It would probably sound very female-ish, like because it would be coming down like just like I'd be very
Like a
scared, like this. That's
shriek,
like
like a
real
shriek.
fear, bro. Like it's like getting,
This is for real.
yeah, like
If you did wake up and that's the first thing you saw, you would flip the fuck out.
there's panic going down. There's stuff being thrown. There's like
You'd be throwing punches.
yeah, like there's I would put
If
I would put a Krishan Rock fight. You know what I mean? Like ready. Like, if
Krishan
yeah, like just
Or at least
What
you
if
would.
she might be an alien on low?
She's just
she's
something
pretty
else.
strong for a chick, bro. Like
I haven't been given that report.
I haven't been given that report.
they probably are like amongst, but it's like I'm telling you, it works like the Men in Black, bro. They got like a visa when they come here and they got to check in. It's like, yo, we got you on check. You kill any one of our humans in here, it's like you violating this U.S. government term. We got that like we did with Nixon back in the day.
Oh shit! Imagine like they come here.
yeah,
for,
like I think it's like it's
like they come here for vacation.
yeah, like I would imagine it's like a destination, like
Oh well, motherfuckers say they live here in the oceans, because I mean, there's only so far we can go into our ocean,
Right.
but they got technology that they can go to the bottom where we can't go. So who's
That's-
to say they don't got bases
But
in the ocean.
I don't
you know
like
what I'm
the
saying?
ocean. I stay away from it, bro. I eat.
Well,
stuff
you
in
don't like the
but
ocean.
I just hate it.
That's the perfect place for them to be, then, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know how easy it is to go in international waters. International waters is like, hey, the government and everything or the land you're from says we no longer care about you. Like, and it takes like 24 miles away from the coast. You can just get like, taken over by pirates, swallowed by a big, I don't know, some dinosaur thing that lives out there.
Mm.
The ocean is, anything could be out there.
The ocean's beautiful.
It's beautiful and deadly at the same time. It's Beauty and the Beast wrapped into one thing, mine.
It's too powerful, dude. There's way more
yeah.
water than there is land.
Oh man, last week they caught this dude, right? He had stole the small yacht, and he was on the run. He had warrants for I can't remember what, but he stole the yacht, and they were chasing him in this yacht, and a rogue wave hit him and tumbled that yacht the fuck over.
What?
And this was in the middle of the ocean, no shore. A rogue wave came out of nowhere, wiped his ass. His karma must have been fucked up because that whole boat got flipped. He got caught.
Like, you got to be on a big vessel, bro. Like, those cargo ships are the only thing that stand a chance.
Nah, with the rogue wave, if it's big enough, it'll toss.
Even those big cargo ships that come from like Europe and stuff.
Yeah.
Wave is way bigger than that.
Man, when was the last time one of those flipped over?
No, man. Hey, sometimes these rogue
That's
waves.
what you're talking about right there?
Yeah. Sometimes rogues wave be about a rogue wave will be about 30 feet. Sometimes taller. You know what I mean?
Nah, dude, look at that.
Just like that dude that surfed though.
Nah, see that is
Yeah, that
powerful
movie.
wave.
What's that movie?
Bro, that is the scariest.
With Keanu Reeves. You remember that movie?
Which one was that?
Keanu Reeves.
Was it Speed too?
Speed 2.
When he had to get the boat.
Nah, he was a surfer.
Oh,
And at the
Point
end of
Break.
the movie, yeah, Point Break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my thing.
He was also in Speed too, right?
He was in Speed 2.
He was not in Speed.
No, he's in Speed 1.
Yeah.
He was in the first Speed. He didn't like the speed, so
It's
he
like
jumped
Prime-
out of it, and they used that Patrick something guy.
Patrick Swayze?
No, it's another Patrick. Patrick
McConaughey?
No, it's not Mo.
I like that villain from
Jason Patrick.
Jason Patrick.
From
There you
Speed
go.
1. He was like very like cynical. He was like, yeah, I have everybody bombarded up, and then the guy's like, stop! I'm gonna stop you.
I think it's Dennis Hopper, right?
Yeah, he was quite the asshole in that movie.
Who? Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
he made a great villain. Like I was just like, I kind of like this guy. I like those like those like 90s like cheesy like
Have you ever
villains.
have you ever seen Blue Velvet?
The cake?
Oh man, that movie
That's
is
Red Velvet.
crazy.
I have not.
No,
This movie?
there's a movie called Blue Velvet with Dennis Hopper, and it's the trippiest fucking movie. But he says some of the craziest shit in this movie, and he does nitrous.
Damn.
He
Yeah.
does nitrous. He's got a tank, and every
A whole tank?
and he's a boss.
It's the Gas of Kings.
Oh man, you have to watch this movie, Blue Velvet.
I'm probably gonna watch it tonight.
Trust.
He's on. We gotta
Hey,
review that movie.
Hey, listen, you're gonna be like, what kind of? Listen, there he goes right there. He's awesome.
I've never had my tank hooked up like that to like a mask, but I did run into the technology at Champs where it's a regulator. But I learned my lesson.
Hey, bro,
taking a break from it.
he's doing nitrous through the whole fucking movie.
Word?
You ever done nitrous, Mac?
Never. What is that?
Like NOS, like you ever been to like if you go to a
It's like-
flyer party, they have a NOS tank and they fill up balloons.
It's what they use it.
There's like whippets. and
Yeah,
yeah.
shit? Yeah, I never did that.
and then you talk like a villain.
So,
I think I did it one time back in like the 90s or some shit. Yeah, like with the balloon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did it one time. But yo, whoever's in the treehouse is on point, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You sure they're not aliens?
yeah, that,
He might be
Bolton
alien.
might be alien.
Yeah, he might
I
be.
am an
He
alien.
can't really like pronounce English words
I
properly.
speak alien.
Yeah, for
yeah,
real.
he talks like an illegal alien.
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like everything he comes to talking Spanish, bro. You butcher the language, bro.
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I think I'm starting to get like, because you guys are trying to teach me Spanish. I'm thinking I'm starting to get my Spanish and English words mixed up together now.
No, I don't think so.
You're just an alien from Minnesota.
You just can't read. Your mom's sad listening to this show right now. His mom listens to the show and she's an English teacher
Oh,
and has to endure him butchering words left and right.
You ever done mushrooms, Mac?
I did it once.
Only once?
Yeah.
I mean, like
I'm not really into like, I think the hardest drug I really be into is weed and shit. You know what I mean? I don't like I like to be in control.
But like that's how I learned. But I'm saying like I remember I had to try these things. Like I feel like I'm not done with mushrooms, but once I took it that far, I was like, all right.
Yeah, I took it once. I ate a pretty good piece too, and I was like, I felt vibrations all through my body. I don't know. That shit was like the shit took me somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I ain't really enjoy it too much. I was like, nah, never again.
Yeah, it's that. If you get in that anxiety mode, that would just ruin your high.
Let me ask you this about it: Did you take it with a bunch of people, or you took it by yourself?
I took it with a girl.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, that's kind of hard because realistically, when you take it with a chick, and it's not like a group type of thing.
It's supposed to be with a group.
It's better that way.
Is it?
Yeah, because you can distract each other from like going too deep into a thought that might turn it into.
Yeah,
a
I went
bad
deep
trip.
somewhere.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to tell you
Takes you there.
this is key. Look, see, because sometimes people do this with just two people, right? And if that person ain't in tune with you when you're sinking deep in there to snap you out of that, you may have a bad trip. But when you're, with a group of people, you're just too distracted to go that deep into whatever thought that
I
is.
went crazy
Yeah.
deep. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I don't need to go that deep.
Sometimes you feel like you're shrinking or getting bigger as a person. Like when you're on mushrooms, and then you're like, yo,
It depends.
my honey shrunk the kid.
I thought it was gonna get me aroused and shit. Like I was like, I'm
I'm
gonna make a move.
I'm
It's
about
the
to-
complete
I'm about
opposite.
to beat her box up, and then I ate that shit. I was just like,
You probably need
You're
some-
too tripping balls to do any of it, right?
yeah. That's
Like I think if you had microdosed, you would have been able to carry out the duty. But like
microdose.
when-
That's the word I heard.
when you go into the melt, though, that's beyond microdose. That's when you're like too tripping to like even think of some shit.
how much is microdose? How much do you have
like
to take?
0.5 to 0.7,
Okay.
like in a pill, ground up.
And what's like the go-to like?
Like
is it,
if you drink it with like anything
you
that
drink it?
well, no, it's like in a pill. Like so
You could drink it. They do.
But
They
the
do
one I
infuse it.
had was like raw. Like it was like
yeah, you ate
straight
the fruit.
mushroom.
So like
Yeah.
you could take it like that too.
Yeah, no. There's three ways to do it. There's like when it's ground up and encapsulated. There's the raw way you did it, and then when they infuse it into a tea, you can drink it, and
oh,
that's
chocolates too. No?
yeah, and the
Okay,
chocolates.
But to be fair, that is a microdose recommendation from us. If you go to like all these companies that are trying to hit the legal market, they're gonna
gonna be slightly lower.
No pill is gonna be past a 0.3, if that. So that's like if you're gonna take the Chad way there, and you're like, you know what, I gotta really like ease my way into it. It's a whole different world. But I mean, it's sometimes that's a better way for you to fuck around and find out.
True that.
What's the other stuff? The EMT or MDT? What is it?
DMT.
DMT.
Yeah.
Is that the same?
Nah, dude, you don't want to do that recreationally. Like I have that in case the world is like, if we're getting hit by a comet, I'm gonna smoke a whole gram. And yeah, like
Wow.
because
Man, you be ready for the comment.
yeah. He's ready for the asteroid, the comet.
So you have like a box of like different things just in case.
no, just that one.
An
Like yeah,
apocalypse
just like
box.
in case like what was the Nicolas Cage movie where like I don't know, the whole world lit on fire, and and the whole family was hugging.
So you're ready for that.
Yeah, I would. If it came to that, I'd be like, yo, I got the jar of Jesus hand.
He gonna go out on DMT.
He's
Because
gonna
I'm like,
go out on DMT,
I'm not gonna have my own private jet to be like, yo, we're out of here. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's just like
You're gonna enjoy your last moments in blissful times.
Ain't
though.
nobody gonna have time to do shit if like we see this whole thing coming. It's like, look, you could drive to Vegas, but this shit's gonna hit Vegas too. Like I might as well.
You gotta go to Canada, son.
This shit's gonna hit Canada too, bro. There's comets bigger than Earth.
Yeah, that's true. All right, it is now that time.
What time is it?
It's the comet's about to hit. Let's go.
Oh man.
That was awesome.
Time for submissions.
It's over?
Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for submissions.
This show.
Time for submissions.
Yeah, boxing gloves?
Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for submissions.
Yes.
I was actually going to ask E-Zone, do you have your drug box labeled like this one's for when Bigfoot comes, this one's for the comets?
Not anymore, man. I feel like I mean, the only thing I'll have left is like that Armageddon Jesus sand jar, but everything else, like, I mean, you guys know I quit with the uppers, and then the nitrous is not coming back to like the 4th of July. So, for the most part, it's kind of just weed and alcohol. But yeah, that it's labeled as an Armageddon or
He said when
an
big
invasion
becomes.
stuff.
Armageddon bag.
Yeah, there's that. It's Armageddon, aka like Comet or.
You should make a survival backpack in case some catastrophic shit.
But if
happens.
it's a for sure thing, like like at the end of Independence Day when like everything got fucked up and that ray hit the White House and it's like like yeah, bro, it's I
well,
got
that was a movie, but I get it.
you don't know their power, dude.
We don't.
Yeah.
All right, next.
First one up of the day, we got a little message from Callie Blaze.
What up with Cali Blaze?
What's up, everybody?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
your boy Cali Blaze. I'm here to ask for a favor, and I never ask for favors, but me and my partner Chris from Saints Place, we were robbed last night. People robbed us for everything that we've ever worked for. We put our lives into this, and for some cowards to come in and take everything that we've worked for, we can't just stand by and let this happen. So I'm begging you guys, please share this video out. If anybody knows any of these faces, look closely, zoom in. If anybody knows who these people are or knows that vehicle, that Durango you're going to see at the end, please reach out to me, hit the DM. We need to find these people. We can't let these type of people do what they're doing. They've hit other cannabis facilities in our area, like multiple within months. And this is our livelihood. This can put us out of business. So I'm begging you with much love, please help us out, share this video, and help us catch these pieces of shit.
Yeah, there was a ring of motherfuckers doing that here downtown too, jacking cultivations and shit like that. And yeah, man, it's a dirty business in that regard, man. Salute to Cali Blaze.
Salute to him.
Yeah,
Sorry
salute.
that happened to him, but there's no way. I mean, I know like 100 people that look like those people.
Yeah.
Like they got the full face mask on and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What do you think about like people doing that? Do you think there's gonna be more of that stuff going on, or what do you?
Plenty of it's going on now,
Right.
because it's usually someone within someone's circle in
Yeah,
there
it's always
that's talking and like, hey, this is where this is at, and
right.
the other, and
It's
blah blah
always
blah.
like that.
It's like a drive away most of the time, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of like when people were like in that '90s situation when like I think all the hoods was hitting licks in Vegas because they noticed their cashiers with the old casinos and they was just coming back and they're like, yo, all Vegas investigators was tripping. They're like, yo, how the hell did all this money end up in South Central? And then it's like, yo, it's just it could just be a lot of OT people. It's just like, yeah, hey, we don't even got to stay here. This thing is going out with us, bro.
Yeah, I think it could be a combination of that, but usually it's the wolves that be here.
I mean,
They
no doubt,
they're
somebody's
trying
got to place that call.
yeah, someone, yeah. So it's like you got to be careful on
Yeah.
who you tell what in your circle and shit like that, and
Because your security's not going to be down to shoot.
because if
somebody here.
they jack you in a specific way where they know shit that like it's like only certain people know, then it's someone within the circle, and that's a hard one because I mean that's trusting someone within, and they're giving up information on how to get it done.
You know what I did hear though, man, that I was looking into when like, because I've been looking into some like technology conspiracy shit with all the coding and all the AI shit going on. That shit, those databases are for sale when people are taking pictures, making themselves into
for
like
sure.
the databases. So it's like, if you get caught by somebody, let's just say Target, and you rob Target of let's just say like a fucking $1 million diamond, and they're like, hey,
Target would never have that.
but let's just say, right? Let's just say you rob them or whatever for this big high item, and like their company pays, and they're like, we got a clear shot of the eyes, and there's a company that's like, our AI technology is able to decode this and frame the whole face to it's attached to.
Hey, that's like what it was in the movie Minority Report.
But that's what those things are
Yeah.
leading to, and that's
Yeah,
because
for sure.
I was watching this whole get down about it yesterday. And I'm just like, damn, man. I was like, if you've done any kind of little fun apps,
If you're on
Like-
the run, that's how they're gonna fucking tag you, just like that. You know what I mean? If you want to try to hide something from people, that's gonna be the way that they're like, boom, this is who this motherfucker is right here. But like in terms of folks jacking like the cultivations and stuff like that, man. I mean, that's a hard thing to stop. You just got to have good security around your building 24/7. Because I mean, you know, if it ain't them, it's another pack of wolves.
Right. Yeah, people hungry outside,
Yeah,
man.
they're hungry and they will go get yours.
That's a fact. Yeah. Hopefully they Cali
Blaze.
Cali Blaze able to bounce back from that and you know, get their security a little bit better.
Yeah, salute to our bro. You know,
Positive vibes.
positive vibes, bro.
And we got Dean Jones up in here from down under with a little Mediterranean roasted veggies and salmon.
Ooh,
See,
that's
this
a
is-
nice little bounce back from the last bad news. This is what I'm talking about right here. Yeah.
Is that
See,
feta
this-
cheese?
See, this is the
I love
part
feta
they
cheese.
torture us, China. You know what
Why?
I'm saying? They know we get high, so this is like,
Is
and then this.
that's feta, right?
Yeah, feta.
You don't like feta?
I love feta, bro.
Oh, that
that
is
shit is
great.
fire.
That looks good, man.
I'll put
I'll
that shit
fucks with
into
that.
a sandwich for ASAP and vegetables.
Yeah. All right.
And we got a Red Eyes always up in here with a little bit of chicken pot pie soup at Homegirl Cafe in Chinatown.
Ooh, chicken pot pie soup.
I like the sound of that.
Where's
Wow.
the crust at?
I love soup.
fire.
Yeah, but you need the crust. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no pot pie.
They got the
without
little
crust.
biscuit right
I
there.
know, but
Where?
you kind of have to break it up on top.
Yeah, you got to put it
Yeah.
inside. Well,
The
that looks
chunk.
like a cookie, man.
Where them clips at?
That is a cookie, bro.
Is
I'll
it?
go back. Yeah, go back.
I think the shit is inside already, no?
No, but
Nah, you're supposed to break that up, and that look like a
Okay.
good chocolate chip.
that's like a caramel cookie,
Yeah,
bro.
like
Like,
caramel. No, you ain't fooling us.
That was a little biscuit right there.
and then they try to give them the chip. I mean, well, those are Mando. Anytime you go into the Chinatown joint, they give you little chips, but they're supposed to have chunks of crust on.
Yeah, then it's not pot pie. Now it's just creamy chicken soup.
It sounds good, though.
Looks
The
good.
sound of
Yeah,
it.
it sound good.
Looks good too.
I would still try that. All
Yo, y'all got something? Can I share something with y'all?
Yeah.
I got since y'all a little high. I don't know. I got my brand, my nuts. Here,
Word up.
my brand. Shout out to my.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I will have some of these. These look. I've heard reviews, bro.
Have you really?
Yes, I have.
How where? Where the hell?
From fellow foodies, bro. Like people that that because I'm telling you, bro. Like,
You've been watching.
I watch a lot of
Wow.
No Jumper, bro.
No.
Like it's
Oh,
like
they've been trying.
well, it's like you talk about it, and then I'm just like, I looked it up. I was like, yo, and then you see the comments, and then I'm like,
Right.
yo, people buy these.
Yeah, let me get. I want to see y'all try them, man. I want your honest opinion on this.
Hey, these spicy? These,
A little spicy. You ever had mom?
All right, cool. No.
What you think? He's a foodie right there. What you think about my nuts?
I need a beer. I need a beer to pair them, bro. Cause this is the perfect like. If
It goes perfect with beer.
Yeah.
like if you're gonna have this, like it's a little not appetizer, bro, but bar food, just
it's
munch
a-
it on them.
It's a good spice to it.
Yeah.
It's good.
I thought it was gonna
Good.
be hotter than it is.
Nah, it's not hot. It's not. It's not.
And it's
that-
not too salty neither.
Nah, it's not. Yeah, no doubt.
It's good shit. My nuts.
Yo, you know who loves them? Damn, what's the brother's name?
It was good.
Oh man.
It tastes like sriracha, like because I ate a little bit of the pepper with the peanuts, so now it has that they have it in like what is it, the Chinese food joints, that it's the spicy pork or something like that, so it has that chile in there and it has that little spice.
Yeah. Estevan loves that. He loves it.
Oh, yeah. That's Devon.
Estevan.
That's my big bro right
yeah,
there.
Yeah. You know, I'm a big fan of you, man. Like I know I'm keeping it cool right now, but you guys you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, man. Much appreciated.
like I used to watch the box all the time, and y'all used to pop up on there, and y'all
The
album
music
was
box.
crazy. Yeah, the music box.
Yeah.
Really big fan of y'all, man, and y'all really put me on to the Samoans.
Yeah.
Like
Booyah Tribe.
Booyah
Yeah.
Tribe. I didn't know about them at all. I
Yeah.
learned about them through y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I recently went out there. I did a Mac Eats with the brothers out
Oh,
there,
right
with
on, man.
D-Boy and his whole family, and I was telling them like, yo, I learned about y'all through Cypress Hill and all that. So yeah, definitely, man. Y'all was on the album Juice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think that was around the time I discovered y'all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Killing Man was.
Killer Man,
was in
yo,
there, yeah.
bro. That song, How I Could Just Kill a Man. I still listen to that song. That song is so fire.
Thank you.
Yeah, I might want to. That beat was hard. Like y'all just had a whole different energy. I definitely appreciate y'all. So it was an honor.
Yeah,
Whenever you want to drive on the sidewalk, that's the jam.
Yo, for
that's
real.
the jam.
Yeah.
The drive
Yo,
on the sidewalk.
I did a lot of shit to that song. I ain't gonna lie. Like
We
for real.
all did.
Yeah, I did a lot of shit to that song. How I Could Just Kill a Man, can't kill. Yeah, that shit put me in the mood right there. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, we filmed that video, that one in Hand on the Pump in New York.
Did y'all really?
Yeah, all that was like
Hand on
different parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in New York. Huh?
Like with Hand on the Pump, that was in Red Hook, Brooklyn.
Wow.
And then Killer Man was in a few different places. It was over there, Astor's place over there by where the Cube is at.
Right.
And then a spot in Harlem. And then I can't remember and then on 42nd Street around there, we filmed. So we were like all over in Killer Man doing that shit.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Word up. What else you got, Bolton?
Next up in here, we got Heebie Jeebie hanging out with the Hawk up in Utah.
Wow, he grew his hair out. Look at this.
He no longer looks like you now.
That's
Wow.
fast. He grew his hair out, man. It's not a wig.
Yeah.
Heebie Jeebie looks like a country singer now.
He looks like a teacher.
Looks like he could be on Yellowstone.
Yup. He's like, yeah, he's on Yellowstone.
That fool looks like he answers everything like, well, if you ask me.
Well,
Yeah, like he just. And Utah Hawk just looks like he used to party at Bam's house.
yeah.
like, yeah, he looks like he was a part of People of Bam, and now he's like.
Hawk looks like he said, yeah, I partied last night. Yeah. That's the interpretation I got for you today. All right, next.
And next up in here, we got Junior saying this one's for Pedro. Wanted to share this to Joseph so he doesn't forget to watch.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
Creed 3.
Support your
son.
boy, dude.
This was gonna suck.
We're going, Dro.
I want to go see that movie, bro.
I was ever since the first one, I was never a fan.
You didn't like the first one?
I just don't like his acting in that movie.
He just be
Like,
hating on
it's
Michael
just
B.
too
Jordan,
much.
bro.
He don't-
Michael
he-
B. Jordan hater, bro.
Are you a Michael B. Jordan hater?
Yeah, it's just one of my least favorite actors. Yeah.
And
I'm
we
not
all
excited.
got those.
I'm gonna go watch it just to go see if
Just
I
to hate on it.
just to
to
see
hate on it.
if he
Yeah,
likes
just
if
to
I
hate
like
him.
it.
Ah, fuck.
All right,
yeah.
Pedro, I got a
Right.
question. Would you get mad if you go on a date, you take a chick, right? You're going, and it's like she takes you to see that movie, and then she's a big fan. Is that a turn on for you? You gonna be like, fuck
I
this
really,
bitch.
I'm gonna just be like, yo, like you really?
that is
I'm
that
like,
is
yo,
that,
this
that is
sucks.
for sure. You're shutting her down.
I'm just not. I haven't seen any other of his movies. The first movie I saw of him, I just didn't really like.
Which
his
one was that?
acting. Creed, the first one.
He was good in
I saw
the
it
first
Black.
movie I saw was Fruitvale Station.
Bow Station.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fucked up movie.
No, he's been good in some movies. And like when he was on The Wire as a kid, he was good.
Oh, he was in the Wire?
Yeah, he was.
I didn't even know
That's
that.
where he got his start on
Oh,
The Wire.
snap.
He gets killed early on, I think, in the first season.
Hey, these is fire, Mac. I was like, for a snack when you can't stop eating it. That's
Yeah, I see you went back in there.
yeah. It's like I had a little shot, went back in there, grabbed 2 more. These are fire, bro.
Yeah, you could put that in the box just in case fucking the end of the world comes. You got some.
That's right. You got the end of the world nuts. After
You gotta have my nuts.
end of the world.
When they abduct you, bro. You
go
I'm
Give it
taking
to
it, be
them.
like, can I take some snacks? Yeah.
Take my nuts with you.
Take my nuts.
And we got Red Eyes always back up in here again saying playing Cypress Hill at the Kings game the other night.
All right, Kings. It's about time. No, they be showing love. I can't front.
Yo, that song is you can just play that anywhere, bro. Hey.
You know, they should come to me like the LAFC did, and salute to the LAFC gonna start, back up
This
soon.
Saturday.
They should come to me to make them a championship song or a premeditated championship song. We'll manifest this. Know what I mean? We did it with LAFC. We could do it for you.
Speaking of that, did you see their new away uniform?
I have not seen that yet. I
like
should have
the-
seen it.
Yeah. First of all, okay, be real. I'm hoping to get wowed by the home uniform. It was just a little pistachio green, and
It's pretty good.
I like the name. It's smoke screen, so it has
Oh.
smoke little waves. So I'm just like, I see that even though the 42 Originals are not an official support group, I see the influence.
There's a little bit of rub.
Yeah,
right
like
there,
just a
you
little
know?
bit of rub, but you see the little flame in there. But I also would have loved to seen Chicho in that uniform.
Yeah,
LAFC
that would have been
people.
great too.
Just letting you guys know.
Salute to Chicho.
I ain't forgot about him. That shit hurt.
A lot of us haven't. All right.
And next up in here, we got Nate Webster doing a rocking the new Psycho Realm shirt while snowboarding.
Okay. Living like a psycho, are you?
You ever been snowboarding, B?
No, that's not a Psycho Realm shirt. That's a Cypress Hill shirt.
Oh, that's what he wrote.
Oops.
You never snowboard?
No, I never snowboarded.
I've been wanting to try it.
That's a sick shirt.
Yeah, I bust my ass.
You gonna bust your ass a few times before you get the hang of it. But
Dude, I'll get
like if I could snowboard like this guy right here, hell yeah, I'd be on my board. I'd be flexing.
First
Is
of
that
all-
a Cypress Hill board? Hold up. Oh no, I thought that was a logo right there.
Boy,
He would have had a Cypress
I
Hill
would have been like,
board.
he's flexing.
People was like, when do we make those?
I would have been like, no, that's me, dog. I filmed this last week on my day
So
off.
I looked it up and how you learn, right? Because there's still snow up in there, and it's hella fucking sus, bro. Like how like if you're a beginner, bro, you try to learn. So it's called like being like married or something like that. And or dancing in the snow, and you're supposed to hold out to the person like right in front of you, so like you're kind of like guiding together.
Yeah, so you
but
can
it-
get your balance. In
Yeah, but it's cool. But then like when you both eat shit, or like when do you guys eat shit? It is the most awkward landings.
Well, the instructor will only eat shit if you do.
Yes,
And chances are you're going to.
because you're a beginner.
Right.
If you've ridden a skateboard, I feel like you could probably get away with it a little bit.
Yeah, you could
You
probably
just-
get it down. It's just, your first time you're going to take some
Yeah.
bumps.
You just got to remember that those things don't come off your feet.
Right.
Yeah,
How about when you jump off out of a plane and you gotta have a guy on top of you? Like,
Yeah, piggyback.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
that's
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? I'd rather have that than like that shit malfunction.
Well, that's all.
Like-
that's all for your.
like-
that's all for your training. Like if you're doing it, like to get a license to jump out yourself, you got to have so many jumps with the instructor
Right.
with you. You know. What
you
I
have a
mean?
girl.
Yeah, probably.
You could. Yeah, I would rather have a girl.
Put the request in.
Yeah, grown ass man on top of me, like yeah. Nah, we good.
Oh, I hear you.
And we got T Reaper up in here saying, check this out. We got a street named after you guys out here in Maryland.
What?
All
He's
right.
saying
Cypress-
congrats to Champion
Is that
Sound.
there's a lot of Cypress.
yeah,
There's
there is
a lot of Cypress. Yeah.
It technically has to be Cypress Hill.
Yeah. No, it
Yeah.
has to say Cypress Hill.
But it's definitely Cypress Hills though, right? Like,
That-
how did y'all come up with that name?
Well, Sendog lived on Cypress Avenue in Southgate, and then we heard this record by this cat named Ramel Z out of New York, who referenced a place called Cypress Hill. We decided Cypress.
We have a Cypress Hill.
yeah,
Yeah.
East New York.
Yeah.
Right? So we decided we were going to name Cypress Avenue Cypress Hill as a nickname due to that song we heard.
Damn, y'all got so much ties to New York. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope, man.
I mean, Muggs, our producer from New York, is from Flushing.
What?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here. Muggs is from Flushing?
yeah, he's from Flushing.
Wow. I never knew that.
Yeah, he came here in his teens, and that's how we hooked up with him. And he would go back and forth, play us.
Yo, my mom lives in Flushing. Like, I grew up around Flushing and shit. That's
There you go,
fine.
over there.
That's crazy.
And we got
Fun
Sir
fact.
we got Sir Rules up in here on his work break hitting the vape pen.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's taking a few hits.
Taking a blinker.
Hey, them vapes be putting in work, bro. Don't ever.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of
Oh yeah, they do. Hell yeah.
a lot of people will be like so hesitant and be like, I don't smoke vapes or this and that. That's only because you got talked into buying a whack ass vape. If a company backs themselves up with lab testing and it's good quality stuff they're producing, them motherfuckers smack, bro.
You would
And that's all
enjoy it.
got.
Yep.
So make sure
Certainly.
you guys get my propane collaboration with what is it
Speaking of.
out there? What is it?
Speaking of,
Coming to a store near you. It is already out. I will announce it this week where they're available as of lately, and coming soon to Greenthumb.
word.
And we got Iguana up in here, and he's at Hogan's Hangout all the way in Clearwater, Florida.
Hogan's Hangout,
He has a spot.
Clearwater. You know that's where the
Is that a life-size statue,
no,
or is it a?
there's the lifer.
Hello,
That's
brother.
the life size right there. That's the one that's.
Did you ever do anything with Hulk Hogan?
I met him a couple times, but we never done anything with him.
When I was a kid, dude, that was my.
He was a man.
That was the hero.
Hey, brother.
Eat your vitamins, say your prayers. You know what I'm saying? The Hulk Hogan way.
Hogan's hangout.
And bone your best friend's wife.
I remember from my.
Is that what he said?
Then get
No, that's what happened. Like,
Oh, he boned his best friend's wife?
he got baited, right? So like his homie, I guess is this dude named Bubba the Love Sponge. He was a radio dude, and him and his wife were swingers. And I guess her fantasy was always to fuck the
Hulk
Hulkster.
Hogan.
And he kind of got baited into it, and they filmed it, and then they leaked it out, and he sued.
Oh, he sued
and then
them.
he
That's
sued
right.
them for it
Damn.
because he didn't know it was being
Is
filmed.
that defamation or like was that?
Yeah, he didn't know,
I think you won too.
and he won. Yeah, they had to
He gave him that leg drop.
he legally leg dropped it.
That's fucked up.
Gave him the legal leg drop.
Hey,
I remember that was the move to do in the jumper, bro. And then I learned the hard way when somebody got hurt.
Oh no, brother.
Like, you're a kid. You want to stop crying. We're all gonna get in trouble. Stop crying.
Hey, how about that? His homie was cucking out, watching him bone his wife.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, that's crazy.
There's those people be out there, bro.
Yeah,
Wow.
Those people be
and
out
I
there,
guess
bro.
Bubba the Love Sponge was one of those.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah, that's his nickname.
I got harassed by.
He was on the
something
radio
like
for a
that
long time. He was like, after Howard Stern went to satellite radio, homie was like on regular radio being outrageous as fuck from, I guess, a show in Florida that got syndicated, and he started making a name. But yeah, he was like one of Hulk Hogan's like homies, like hanging out all the time, going to the gym together, and like, because they live, I think, in the same neighborhood or whatever. And so it was like it's homie, you know what I'm saying?
And they set him up.
And they set him up.
That's not a home.
And I think they thought he would be cool about it, but like, it all flipped because he was like, oh, hell no.
Hey, brother.
Hey, brother, that ain't
Would you
cool.
be mad at that?
I know I fucked your wife, brother, but that ain't cool that you filmed me fucking your wife.
The moment I find out, I'm playing that Chris Benoit intro when I call that fool.
Oh.
I play that. Yeah, I'll be like, if you don't take that down, brother, like it's gonna be Chris Benoit time.
Yeah, and it was open for him to win all those millions. So
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, crazy. All right.
We got Red Boy here, Ozfest 2013. He's saying we were so jet lagged, but we finally made it to the venue midday, just in time to see the Deftones' last song.
Damn, Japan. Holy shit.
Holy shizzle.
Man, I hope all
Black Sabbath and Slipknot. Whew.
I hope all the signs have subtitles like that.
They may.
That's crazy.
I mean, I'm ready with my Google Translate and portable Wi-Fi to translate whatever I
peop-
get myself into.
People speak English there more than you would think.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Those are some dope tickets to save, though. That's cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And next up in here, we got Mac Blagic with a little bit of art, little mushroom art.
Mac Blagic. I like that.
Mushrooms
Pretty
look
good.
like people when they're drawn.
Yeah.
up.
And these are his tripping doses.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
0.2.
That's me in
Full
Vegas.
gram.
right
That's
there.
you in Vegas.
Yeah. It's like,
And then
That was
3
me.
grams right here.
That was me laying next to the girl.
the melt.
Uh,
That's number 3 is the melt right there, bro.
That's exactly what I was doing.
that's when I was throwing the whole NOS tank.
I can't tell you how many times I've been in the melt, boy.
Last time it was at Disneyland, and I feel like it ruined it for me.
You melted in Disneyland, bro?
Dude.
how he was freaking out. I was
First
there.
of all,
You was there?
He couldn't find the bathroom. He was struggling trying to find the bathroom. He couldn't find it. And I was right there trying to guide him, like, yo, dude's over here. And then he just went. And then he went out this way. It was packed ass bathroom.
Damn.
And he couldn't wait.
He was
Like-
going through it. Salud.
so, thank you. So the first time I tried to get him to smuggle mushrooms because I was like, I didn't have cargo pockets, and then he got caught. And
We're not talking about that.
then he got
though.
kicked. He got kicked out by the
Yeah,
cops, right?
why you flip?
Because I might get into that, and then I felt bad about that. So the second time I wanted to redeem myself and have a really good mushroom time with everybody. So we got the mushrooms in through a trail mix, and I wanted to be the enthusiast and just start taking them, bro, and I just start eating this trail mix.
How much
And I'm
did
like-
you put into the trail mix? Do you remember?
The whole chocolate bar chopped up into pieces, and I was like, "Oh, the peanuts taste good with chocolate." So every time I wanted to get a bit of trail mix, I'll get another piece of chocolate. So in total, I ate maybe like half the bar, which is maybe
Oh man!
Oh my god!
He was bugging. He saw all the people.
like
There
I
was
had a
so
fresh
many
hat,
people.
bro, and like at the end, this shit was drenched, bro. Like because I was just freaking out at everything. I was just.
You
it
really
was not
did
a
it
good
to
time,
yourself.
and
Go it.
I got on
Just-
right.
just-
No, we went as a whole group.
As
like,
family-ish?
No, like it's like homies and shit. And like
Oh,
we
oh.
all took mushrooms. Like we were all there. It's like
That's
it was
the
like
that's the shit I was talking about. Like being with a bunch of people and you're like, but he
But
went,
I was there.
He was
They like,
Disneyland?
yeah, no, and California Adventure.
yeah, both.
Yeah, so we, but it was
Did
like
you get on rides and stuff?
hell yeah, dude. It's like we
How
got.
was that?
It was mind wrecking like for a bit, but after a while, you're just like, well, if I die, it's like whatever's then. Like
He just got overwhelmed because of all the people that were there. Because it wasn't like that last time.
because it makes you vulnerable to a lot of energy, bro. If you're really conscious of that shit, bro. So like, it's too much to be surrounded by a crowd when you're really like vulnerable, bro. Like you're on that shit.
Right.
Oh yeah, man, it's crazy. You got to really be ready for that type of shit.
I was over here just trying to like vibe with like.
How much
my
did
whole
you
truck
take?
and shit. Total it was maybe like about 3.5, like a whole eighth.
Damn.
That's the perfect amount to fucking melt, boy.
And I did
Tell
melt,
you
dude.
what, I know you did.
That hat is like I haven't even washed it. Like I stare at it anytime I want to microdose. from now
Anytime
on.
you
I'm
want
just
dose,
like-
you're looking at that hat like.
I'm
And
like,
that
you
hat
remember
has-
that day, bro? You remember how the
That hat is
girlfriend
like-
was taking care of me,
And it was
shit?
a
Like,
brand new hat. It was fresh.
The
and
fucking hat is screaming, "Don't do it!"
and it gets that stain
The-
on the brim.
I-
Like if you had it for years.
we ran into some
Hey,
fans.
hey, you know what would taste good with those with the chocolate?
What?
My nuts. Next.
I didn't have my nuts there, but you know, it would next time I'm
That
gonna go
was
there.
funny, my nuts. that
was a good
one.
one.
We got Flatman Can here saying it's magic mushroom time.
What kind of mushrooms are those?
Oh,
Albinos.
oh my god.
What's the best ones?
There's like there's so many variations.
Oh,
Yeah, like it's not really about best ones. Some of them are just more potent than others, and the only thing that makes them different is mostly the texture, because the way they have more spores, or depending on how potent it is, that just depends on you and how you cultivate. It's like weed, but it's like so many strains.
Both will put you on a mission.
There's some that look like brains, bro. They grow like little brains.
so is it better when it looks all like crusty like that?
What you want is the psychoactive shit is like where all the blue stuff is at.
like that, right? Like all that blue stuff.
Yeah, like if you see the blue stuff, but it can't be like wet or like spongy.
Yeah,
blue
it's
stuff.
gotta
It
be
has to
dry.
Dry, because sometimes people, if they don't dry them out right, and then you store them, and then they'll start growing mold on top of mold, and then that shit'll make you sick.
That's why I'd rather get them like ground and get and put in gel caps.
But
than,
they're
like-
not. But when done right, they
Yeah,
are.
when done right, they're cool. But still, like you can't get around eating that shit and tasting that flavor.
I enjoy them. I'll eat them with some pizza.
Yeah, I know you
With
will.
some pizza, you put it on top of pizza.
You just like yeah. If you get on a trip, bro,
You can
like,
mask it with
yeah.
anything. It's just what does it work with? You know what I mean? Like to actually mask it.
But if we're in a setting like we're like, yo, we about to go to a like Universal Studios, Super Mario Land. Let's all get a pizza real quick, and we all get in a little thin slice, put like a little bit on each, and let's go.
That's a plan.
Super Mario Land is good to go.
What else you got, Bo?
And that seems to be it for submissions, but we got a funky drop happening tomorrow at 420. We got the special ops funky coming in the classic size. So check it out.
Word up. You can catch these 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, 7:20 Eastern, www.funkyfieldtips.com. Elevate your experience.
That
You
could
know-
have been the LAFC tip. Oh, dog! Like I just,
No, we'll get a special glass for that.
That's
Because
almost
you have
more
to see,
green.
you have to see these.
I did see him in the back, but it looks like black and gold.
Yeah, it's a little bit more green.
If there's a little more green. This lighting makes it look black, but they're more greenish. But they could be that green jersey you're talking about, right?
Yep, the
All right.
away kit.
Word. All right. Thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to BRealTVContest@gmail.com. We're about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all in the live chat. If you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, now is the time to do it. Before you do it, smash that like, subscribe if you're not subscribing, share it out, crack the all notification bell so you can get down with the content we drop Monday through Friday, the Dr. Greenthumb Show. All right. We got our smoke box coming back soon in April. All new smoke boxes. You're gonna love these. All right, so get ready for those. And with that, let's open up the doors.
Welcome to the insane asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got the Inner Realms up in here, and he's saying Pedro owes some flips from the first 30 minutes.
Why? Because he didn't say shit.
Yeah, he's don't want to let me talk, yo.
Oh, nah.
Well, I'm sorry for being a
I'll
good
take a
host.
shot.
Fucking jerk.
Here,
I'll take a shot, send some flips.
give it up.
Take a shot.
Because that is technically true. Yeah. All right.
And we got Crazy Maine up in here asking, be real, who's the best cook on the Dr. Greenthumb show?
Man. You know what? You got to try that, bro. Not the noise, but you got to try Bart's,
The noise.
Bart's barbecue.
So we have a homie here that cooks the best barbecue all around, like everything. And he's like, just all around everywhere. And he caters here sometimes, bro.
So let me answer the question. All right, look. We all know Bart's kicks ass, but if we're talking about show hosts, it's got to be Cali Blaze. Cali Blaze is the master chef at the table here.
With the brother that was
Yeah.
that was just on the
He
They-
gets down.
They asked for
kitchen-
host?
Yeah.
Yeah, they asked for host.
Yeah, he is the best cook.
He's the best one. I'll admit that. I'm good, but that motherfucker's really
What
good.
does he cook?
He can do anything.
Did he be cooking like
He likes
Tony
seafood.
Soprano
and
meals?
the
He
whole
looked like-
shit is
he give me that vibe.
he'll make it from scratch, like even if it's pasta, like he'll actually make the fucking
pasta from
pasta
scratch?
and do it from scratch.
He'll show up to your house and be like, "Yo, I baked this fucking ziti over here." You
Let
know,
me show you what I did.
Yeah,
Some just
yeah. I was like, I heard that
Yeah,
too.
he be having like steaks, seafood,
Wagyu beef.
just a bunch of stuff where it's like, damn, dude, you eating that right now?
Yeah, so to answer your question, Cali Blaze, he's that guy.
And we got White Rhino up in here asking, Prodigy of Mob Deep or Guru of Gangstar? Who do you guys choose?
Say that again.
Prodigy of Mob Deep or Guru of Gangstar?
Ooh, that's tough, but
Prodigy.
I got to go with Prodigy too. I love Guru, but I loved Prodigy as an artist. Like I was a big fan of Mobb Deep. Not that I wasn't of Gangstar, because all of us were fans of Gangstar, but there was just something different for me with Mobb Deep. So
Yeah.
I gotta go with Prodigy.
I love both. I love Gangstar. Gangstar is one of the illest, but Prodigy is definitely more on my time. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Prodigy. Hell yeah!
And
Shout out Havoc, man. Hav, what up?
That's right, Have and rest in peace to both them
Rest
legends.
in peace to both of them. Legends. Facts.
And we got the Inner Realms up in here saying, everything in this world is overly saturated. Any endeavor we take on, we always triple check names out of respect for the original creators. And he's saying no biters.
Yeah, it used to be that.
Facts.
These days, it's like the people will infringe upon your shit all day.
Right.
It's like, hey, let's find out how quick we get.
I mean,
punched.
hey, look, some of the biggest cannabis companies do that shit too. They'll see something that someone already did, flip it, rebrand it, and call it something else. And
Happens a lot.
happens a lot.
Yeah.
BOG with it.
And we got Underground One saying, if aliens could make it here, then they wouldn't be too dumb to get shot down by our weapons.
Right.
So, you think that's them, bro?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not, bro. I was
That's,
like,
that's what we were saying. It's like those were balloons. Those weren't.
that shit is like one of them like alien teenagers flying a drone down here, bro. Like that's it. That's like they're like, haha, let's see what we can fuck around. Wait till they show up like Independence Day, and then it's gonna be like, yo, we're gonna have to send like a Jeff Goldblum and fucking Will Smith, but like real military people.
Bill
Like,
Pullman.
Yeah,
You think they gonna come on some bullshit?
I don't know, man. I think
What if they come like?
If
What if
we-
they weed smokers and shit? What if they mad shit?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'll be the best
Yo,
situation
what up,
ever.
Bro? Like, you know what I mean?
I would literally be like, look, man.
Teach us how to be more efficient.
I'd be like,
Yeah,
you
right.
can you guys make a fentanyl detector?
Because
Are they putting that shit in weed now?
nah,
they
not.
can. Yeah, that.
But it's like a lot of people get like if you ask somebody what would you do, like if you actually come across an alien, like there's nothing much you can do but be chill, cause
Fool, I'll start asking for.
Well,
don't know.
there's people that would run. There's people that would stay there and try to capture it,
yeah,
and get its attention, and then there's the other motherfuckers that might get abducted.
But if you're not
Yeah.
gonna, look, if they're not gonna let you leave, bro, and you trapped in a situation, you might as well start like working with the situation and be like, look, man, like, can we barter? Like, what's the deal? like,
Who do you need? I'll take you to.
Yeah, bro, I'll
Is that,
be like-
is that what you're gonna do? You better not show up at my house. You're the first one.
You'll be like,
The
yo, I
first
know,
one,
be
son.
real.
I know where this guy.
You want to get high with
they're
be real?
gonna be like, we know where he's at too, fool. Like, they be like, we didn't.
We already got him. He's one of us.
That's crazy though. I'll just be like, yo,
Be like, how do you think we got your address? He gave it.
He
to
kept
us.
telling you he was created here, not born. Next.
And we got his and hers LA saying, I'm going to be on the podcast one day.
All right. Hell yeah. I like the way you think. Because
Nice.
you just might.
And we got Luis up in here saying, thanks for always giving us a good show, guys.
Thank you. It's been a pretty crazy week.
yeah, it's been wild.
Yeah.
Good
we-
guess.
And we got Mr. Funky saying, can we get a one-time Bart's noise?
yeah.
What is that?
So our homeboy Bart's barbecue, we call him Brisket King because like his brisket, I always brag, is second to none.
It's
One day he got a little bit intoxicated and tripped over some shit over here and almost fell
You
down.
make it sound so simple though, bro. It was way more than that.
He
Bro.
almost wrecked the set. And on his way down to his tumble,
He said,
apparently
He took down this whole thing, bro. The curtains, the cameras, like, and just everything, and just felt like, well, you know, you get knocked out on Street Fighter and you just bounce back.
You're right.
And he made that.
he just had one too many drinks this day. He's not by nature like a clumsy dude. It was that day he was liquid.
That day he was feeling.
He was one of the alcoholics that day.
You can't be drinking on
without
steroids.
without Tash.
Catching along.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. He caught himself though, because if he had gone to full tumble, who knows?
Did
what
you
would
see
have
that
happened.
video of him marinating those French fries with steroids?
Steroids.
Yeah, he put it in the chat
Testosterone.
room. I'm sorry, it's TRT is steroids.
Yeah.
That's just like people saying a cold sore is not herpes. It is herpes. Like it just
All
like
right,
it,
that's
yeah.
an interesting analogy, but
But no,
continue.
he got some In-N-Out fries, and then he had that little steroids jar, and he was like, I'm like, oh, you're just not even putting it in your butt no more. You're
and
just
he
like-
made the noise too, huh?
yeah, he made the
He does
video.
that. Is that his noise?
Well, we made up the noise based off of the noise he made,
But now does he say it?
and now he makes the
Yeah,
noise.
he
so-
makes like this little Joker noise.
But he says it wrong though.
yeah,
yeah,
he
he
does it wrong. He makes his own noise wrong.
So he comes in the building. It's let him be
You
known
know,
that
big-
he's here. We go like, man.
Well, here's the thing, right? It started organic style, right? It picked it up. Like one of our bros picked it up on seeing the end of the show. He watched our show to hear this part like about 40 times. So he starts replicating the sound to us. Then we start, in turn, like like clowning and like
Reciprocating
reciprocating and doing the sound. And he realized that the sound was based off of him, so he starts doing the sound, but he doesn't do it the way when he fell.
Right.
Know what I mean? Or when he was gonna fall. So it's been bastardized a little bit, but yeah, he does it.
It's a living meme.
Yeah, it's a living meme.
It's the origin of that sound right there.
He's a good sport about it though.
Yeah. And it's funny because he just randomly mentions it. If you talk, like if you catch him in his natural zone and you're talking to him and you just ask him something, he might just say it.
He might, yeah.
He'll
How you doing
say it
today?
right.
How you doing today?
How's that burger?
All right, next.
And we got AJ Sense up in here saying, salute to China Mac. Great to see you on the show and hope to see you on here more often.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely back when Les is here. When,
Oh yeah, yeah. We got to bring
when
you back
he's
when Les is
present.
here
Yeah, that's dope.
on a Thursday when you could spare another Thursday.
Is he here on Thursday?
Yeah, he's here on
Yeah.
Thursday.
What's today? Friday?
Friday.
No, today's
He said
Thursday.
Friday.
Today's Thursday. He
He
just
called
took.
out today.
He had to take today off. Yeah.
Mm.
And shout out to T.O. Bob for the super chat. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for the support.
Thanks, Bob.
Gracias.
And we got Benny Mac up in here saying, you will need an EMT if you do too much DMT.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. Don't overdo it.
Get a guide.
Fuck around and go in that portal.
And we got Twack-Lack up in here saying, what's twacking, fam? Shout out to China Mac for joining us on the highest show on earth.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we got Megan up in here saying, Pedro, I've never seen you without a hat. You look handsome.
Oh,
Just a
look
little
at that.
bit. Sometimes I gel my hair.
Oh, sometimes you gel your hair.
Yeah. I normally used to wear hats, but recently when I get haircuts is when I slick it back. And recently my gel got taken away at the airport, so I've been slacking a little bit.
Snatched your gel up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, you can't be having the gels, dog.
No te pones gel.
No gel.
You know when you go to like a Spanish barbershop where like everybody speaks Spanish, it's like, get his gel.
He be using products, dog.
Yeah, nah, they it is something else they call it in Spanish, linaza.
Hey, be careful with that shit, bro. That should make your hair fall out, bro.
What, linaza?
No, all that other products, bro.
Oh no, that's fine. I feel like I got the good side of the genes.
You got the good genes.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
lucky
like
you,
like my
Pedro.
dad got the bald head and I don't got the bald
We're not
head
30 yet, though,
Well,
right?
you're not 30
Yeah,
yet,
I was like, we're not
Papa.
30 yet, though. How old
True
are you,
that.
Pedro?
He's 28.
Yeah, okay, all right. That's
But
all-
I'm confident that I got the genes of like
So-
my grandpa.
You got the
where he
native
full
genes,
set of
dog,
hair.
with the hair. All right.
You know what's crazy? XG came with that same confidence when he joined my podcast, and now he's looking a little bit patchy.
You stress him out, dog.
And wearing that LAFC hat a little bit too much. Like, I'm like, hey, bro, I get it. You love the team, but what we hiding under
He's
there?
going to be shaving that head in a year.
But you gotta have a good round. If you
You gotta
shave
have a
it,
good-
you gotta
you got-
have a good shape
You
head.
got to have
bro.
a good nugget, yeah.
Yeah, like you know, thankfully I was like, it's not that bad. You know, I was like, but if you got like a Tommy Pickles head with a little dent,
Oh, yeah.
no, bro,
Think
you
you
got
gonna
that
see
little
it.
volcano setup, bro. yeah,
Ah, yeah.
yeah.
He said the volcano.
All right.
And we got Stupid Almanac up in here saying, low ticket warning. Cali Vibes Fest this weekend. They're almost sold out. Get them. And he's saying, got me some THC. Well done. Thank you guys so much.
We going and we filming High and Hungry there.
Word up.
It's gonna be a good weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Cali Vibes, all Cali Vibe ticket winners should receive an email from Axis with their tickets today. We will send out a confirmation email to you as well, and enjoy the festival.
Boom, bang.
And we got Inach's Music up in here saying Sergio Tacos has 3 locations, one in Montebello off Olympic and Vale. He's saying that's the best one. He's saying an asado wet burrito is a must.
What did he say? Olympic and Vale?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to try that one. I've tried. Well, I grew up off to the one off of Commerce or in Commerce off of Atlantic. Like, to me, that one's always been the best one. But I will try the one on Olympic and Vale since you mentioned it now.
Field trip.
Field trip. Ray said it. I heard it.
And we got J-Max C up in here saying, what up, y'all, and much love to Cali Blaze.
Yeah, salute.
Salute, Papa.
And we got Arizona Preach. Thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you. Thank you for the dono, man. We appreciate it over here.
And we got the Cushy Monster saying, I called bullshit on paranormal stuff for the longest time. Then one day I jokingly bought an Ouija board
Oops.
to mess with, and the final total came out to 3666.
Oops.
He's saying I never opened it.
So when you
Damn.
fuck around,
That was a sign right there.
yeah, no, it's,
Hey, listen, go take that shit and bury it somewhere.
That's straight up.
Don't use it. Don't give it to someone so they don't use it,
Gotta
because
burn it.
then when they invite something into their life through that portal right there, they're gonna blame you. Just get it out of your life, son.
Yeah, throw that shit out.
Bury it.
I seen a picture with of a girl who has a Ouija board tatted like on her back.
I saw that.
Oh yeah.
That's just
Oh,
crazy.
oh,
I'm like, oh man, it's
I mean, some folks welcome it because
Yeah.
they want to have the interaction. Like, Susan, she's not afraid to use that. She'll fuck with that.
Somebody gave me a blanket. There was a whole Ouija board, and I was like, regift. like I was like, I ain't even use it. I was like, nope. I was like, this is he's trying to hex me here. Let me just give this away.
Yeah, no, I ain't
I'm
fucking with
good.
no Ouija board ever.
I was like, fuck Spencer's and how much you spend on this.
I know how to deal with the things that come through, but like, why would
It's
I?
a lot of fucking work, bro.
Why would I invite him in
Yeah.
to have to like send it back?
we were no uninvited guest is easy to get rid of.
Yeah, no, not
Yeah.
that easy.
and if you want to sign that where the total came out to 3666.
Yeah, no, I'd be
That's-
like,
that's
hey,
the site to not
can
open it.
I'd be like, can I get my money back? Like, if you would said 37.95 or something, you got me.
Yeah, right.
This shit right here, nah. All right,
Man,
next.
man.
And we got Up is Down. Thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you.
And we got Adam up in here saying he's smoking on some bubble gum gelato and LA Kush cake.
Well, all right. That sounds good.
That sounds fire.
And that seems to be it so far.
Word up. Thank you for your interactions. We know that more come as we get to the end of the show. I will be mixing after the show right here off of our Twitch. All right, B_RealTV is the place. Les is not here, so I guess I'm gonna spend the full hour.
And can I make an announcement?
Make an announcement.
So ever since we got demonetized on YouTube, we moved on to Twitch, and we are now affiliates on Twitch. So every time we go live on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, you could, I guess, interact with us through that bit system for now until YouTube decides to appeal us. I don't know what made it happen, but we're still giving you guys the content on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. So make sure you guys check that out. It was not the Nas that made it happen. It was the advertisement from my vape sponsor.
Is that what you think? All right, look.
We
make sure you check the mix out and check the mix on Friday on Twitch. B_RealTV is the place. What were you gonna say? Because
Hannah Mac is looking around like he's like, what do you mean by noise? So like on my show, my podcast is called the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. We have like this sponsor, Valley Speed and Color, and they fill up our non.
Not an official sponsor.
They sponsor us enough with a discount. So we what is it? Go fill up the whole racing tanks, but it's like with dental grade nitrogen. And we're doing the whole show in like a Darth Vader voice.
Wow.
And then they're saying that's what got us demonetized. But I'm like, it's legal.
They demonetized the whole channel?
The whole channel. Ever since this episode, there was a birthday episode where we just.
There's certain flags that you know this, certain flags that once you get that, your shit is on their radar every time for whatever you're putting out. And they're like microscoping it.
That's how they are on my channel.
Yeah, same here. Anything we put out
is like yellow. Yellow.
Yeah, bro.
Same here. Like if we show the joint, the minute we show or hit it, we're getting the flag for that off top. If we don't show it, we don't get the flag for it. But the minute one pops off, limited monetization on any of our content. But like they don't do it like just automatically. They put us through their so-called review, and we know it's not a human reviewing it. It's only when you ask for a pill when a human might look at it and either accept it or reject it. But right there, they're going off of their little system that looks for the key little things. And you know what I mean? Whether it's something like hitting the joint or saying a specific phrase or word.
But this whole exposure and algorithm warfare shit is like deeper than what people think, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I've looked into this shit like heavy, where I'm just like, yo, like I had a recent experience where I went to Universal Studios, and because I was there for early access, and it wasn't official, like I guess Super Mario shit. I couldn't post anything on there, bro. Like in that area, like no matter if I had bubbles connected to Universal and shit, and I'm just like, yo, how the fuck do they got the power to just like and when I got the post off, this shit got like hours of me being there, but people didn't start seeing it till like I actually left, bro. Like companies and industries can like buy certain IP. I guess frequencies or like whatever, like addresses that cover certain areas, and they'll just, if they pay the top dollar to whoever's being the host, they can block off whatever the fuck they want, bro. And it's like with companies, I was tripping on. I'm like, you would think I'm like, bro, I'm not saying you gotta have like hella 1,000 followers, but if you got over 1,000 followers, bro, and you make one post,
right, you
should at least get more than 4 likes. But I'm like, yo, this has never happened, and I was like tripping on this, like I'm like, yo, this is the craziest thing, because like. It took a while for it to upload, but it's like because it's an early access thing and Universal got that bread, they like paid off. They got like a whole internet thing. So like any influencer that has gone up there, all their stuff that got posted up didn't get any views until like you got to get out of there. So a lot of these places where you're getting early access, if you see your shit's weak or if you're filming somewhere you're not supposed to, it's like 9 times out of 10 they probably paid that bread to shut your shit down.
Right.
Hey, Javi G said, take responsibility, E-Zone.
What? Ray is Ray is the sober one in the the whole we don't smoke the same production, and he knows that flagging was for what? Soliciting of sales.
It was a combination of all kinds of things happening.
Oh, they pop off
The
a bunch
duration
of
of the
stuff.
episode.
But yeah, we tried.
So we tried.
Oh, okay. So like the one we got flagged for, right, was something where Julio hits a joint and he makes a comment that wasn't about anything. We were talking about music. It wasn't a gossip thing. It wasn't like a talking shit on someone. It was specifically about some music or something like that, right? And they flagged it for harmful and dangerous content. And it was all in the action of him hitting the joint because we were like trying to listen to it. All right, well, what did he say? Because the timestamp was right at the moment that he hits the joint, but we're not looking at the joint. We're like, okay, well, what did he say that was harmful and dangerous, right? So we're talking about music, and there was nothing harmful and dangerous about that. And then we look, and he hits the joint, and we're like, that's what the fuck they flagged us for. But they labeled it as harmful and dangerous content based off of him, like, hitting the joint, like, when the camera was on him.
Crazy.
Yeah, some bullshit. Anyway.
We got Von Dubious up in here saying, thanks for the winning tickets. I'm still in shock. Hope to see you guys out there for some pictures and to toke with y'all.
Word. Much love, man.
I'll be by the food trucks filming all the best shit to eat. It's probably not the healthiest, but that's why I roll with a crew.
Well, the good thing is to be able to walk around the festival and burn that shit off.
Well,
You know
the
what I'm
thing,
saying?
you gotta have stunt bites, bro. That's the thing when
Yeah.
when you're reviewing some shit. Sometimes if you know it's like a 3-course or 4-course meal, you gotta take the stunt bites, which is the money shot, and then you gotta pass it on.
Well,
like if it's
I
a
don't
burger,
know
you
if
gotta
there's-
cut it in half, and then it's like, yo, if my lady's there, it's like, yo, you get the other half, or like my producer's like, yo, you want the half of this burger, and then
Yeah. I mean, that's all food truck shit, I think. So I don't think you're gonna be having to deal with a
bro,
4-course meal.
The food truck game is serious.
No, I get that, but I'm saying like a 4-course meal.
So no, but I'm saying like, yo, when the other day when I'm like, you can get fucking spaghetti from a food truck, and I'm like, pasta is a hearty ass meal. It's heavy. I'm like, the food truck game is like up there, bro. You can get a full ass meal, bro. Like, especially when I'm not a big fan of the whole what is it, the hibachi shit truck. Like, I like the whole experience, and I haven't had it in America. I don't want to have it, even though people have invited me. Like, you never had it? You got to have it before you go to Japan. I was like, fuck that. I'm going to go to Japan and have it first. That way I can come back and be like, it's not original.
Word. Word up. We want to thank everybody for tuning in with us, getting down with us right here on the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Once again, we do it Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the start, 5 Eastern. All right, it's all live, no pre-record, no none of that. We appreciate all your interaction with us, and your love and support is everything. We thank you. We want to thank China Mac for sitting in with us first of many times.
Yes, sir.
We got to have you back up in here, man.
Yeah, I would love to come back.
When you're smoking too, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, even if you're not, though.
I was tempted to smoke.
Even if you're not smoking, it's all good.
Can people? I mean, I want to see what he's like when he's high too. You know what I'm saying? I imagine
All right.
he probably start craving munchies, and then we're like, yo, we should go.
I'd
get
be
something
mad
to eat.
quiet when I'm fucking. I'd be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd be thinking about alien abduction when
and locking my window.
Get probed.
He thinking about that shit right now. He like, damn, you
it's
too?
scary, bro. Like, I literally be putting like stuff by my windows to like
Damn.
lock it. Like,
Probably put some garlic on the window.
Yeah.
I don't think it's not vampires, bro. Like,
Alien vampires.
It's good you didn't
Keep
spark
that
up
garlic.
that joint though. As discipline for what you're doing and what you got coming up with. the
Yeah,
fight and
I
all
really
that.
be wanting to. I ain't
Can-
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw me pick it up.
Yeah, I saw you smell it earlier.
yo, is it gonna be in LA or is it gonna be in like?
It's gonna be in LA.
So can we,
I'm gonna invite y'all. Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
we would love to be there, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll represent, support,
The
man.
Mac
sir.
side.
Hey, we want to wish you good luck in that fight.
Thank you.
Keep training hard.
Thank
And you got any shout outs or and let them know where they can find you.
You could pull up on my YouTube channel, Mac Talk. It's my new YouTube channel. I'll be streaming. I got a stream today. You could follow me on Instagram, China Mac. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know, I'll be over here though. I'll be back.
That's
I'll be
what's
back.
up. All right, Bolton.
Shout to the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Films for holding it down up here. And don't forget about that funky drop happening tomorrow at 4:20. We got the special ops coming in the classic size.
Boom.
What's up, Pedro?
Yeah, thanks to everybody that's tuning in. Everybody here at this table, China Mac, for stopping by. Treehouse crew, make sure you follow up with Dr. Greenthumbs and Insane. And if you're at Cali Vibes this weekend, I will see you there. I will be at the Greenthumb booth and just walking around the festival getting some content. So check that out this weekend. He's on.
Hell yeah. Salute to China Mac. It's dope to finally link up with you, bro. And hopefully we could do some collab with our food shows.
Yeah, let's get it.
That'd be dope. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure you guys follow us, High and Hungry TV on Instagram. We're working on this season already. We're like almost halfway there. Make sure you guys look out for all the special behind the scenes stuff. Also, there's a lot of new merch on there and a lot of stuff on clearance. Like very much like the candy at the Valentine's candy at the store. Make sure you guys get the last of like the 6 candles in there. They're on sale. Highandhungry.shop or flavorsbyezone.com. It's the same website. Make sure you guys go there and join our newsletter for all early access codes to all discounts. And tune in later, 7 to 9 o'clock for another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Remember, I'll be gone from next Friday, so we'll be shows premiering, within that time. But all the live shows, it's countdown time. I'll see you guys tonight, 7 to 9, with Xavier and Ray.
Word. Look, don't be so judgmental. Don't judge people before you know them. Don't judge them at all. It's not your job to do this. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge a book by its cover, they say. By its cover, they say, right? Because you may look upon someone a certain way and feel a certain way about them and be wrong. And when you're wrong, can you admit that to yourself? And can you say sorry to that person to misjudging them? Which is not your goddamn job. Hey, don't interrupt me ever, son. Yes. Peel back that part of yourself that when you see someone, you look at them and you think they're beneath you or you're above them. Cut that shit out. Bad for your aura, bad for your karma, bad for your energy. It's not for you to judge. I mean, hey, look, we know that there's pieces of shit in the world. They exist. How they got that way, that's on them. Just stay positive and uplift folks. And don't be the judge. Swallow that. 1.